Francesca stuff where you pretend not to understand me, just like
No, no, no,
just
no,
to.
no. I want to hear you. I'm just trying to keep talking.
Okay, but now my Skype froze.
No, I hear you still.
Okay, well I'll speak until it fully crashes. So, do you when you hear
Why
that a
is it
chick
so?
has like done like hundreds of guys before you, just like was a complete slut before you met her, do you like you get like a weird feeling about her? Like you
Okay, so the question he asked was when you meet a chick.
they can hear me. I was hearing you in the playback when I was watching it.
Oh, really? Because I'm watching it and the needles are really low. But all right.
You still want to repeat my question? Now it's on
Yeah,
me.
and ask it again. When you hear about a girl who's been with hundreds of guys,
Yeah, before you.
like,
Like
are you dating a lot of girls who fuck hundreds of guys?
I'm just saying, like in general, if you met a girl and you found out she was a complete slut before you, like how would you feel about her?
Well, I mean, I guess first of all, you have to define what a slut is.
She's just very sexually promiscuous. She'll go out, have sex casually.
Well, do you go out and have sex casually?
Well, she basically has the libido of a guy, and you gotta admit that's not very common among women.
She has the libido of a guy, and that's not very common among women.
You don't think that? I mean,
No, I understand what you're saying, but I feel like I feel like it's a weird thing because and this is the same thing all the feminists would argue. It's like why am I a slut? When I fuck guys, but you can go fuck all the girls. Like, are you not that way?
no. Well, I do have a very high sex drive, and I masturbate a lot. But I'm pretty sure most chicks don't masturbate as much as I do or think about sex as often as the average guy. You don't think that?
How many times you jerking off a day?
Like,
Be honest. 9?
Yeah,
9.
yeah,
So your dick's like sore.
pretty much. I mean, I give like a rest, a few hours rest in between.
You'll do a few hours rest.
I like to do like a little bumps of weed throughout the day.
Yeah.
And like that really energizes me.
You smoke
Especially-
weed and jerk off all day.
And especially when I'm watching like my anime that's like I can pretend to be in high school again while I'm watching all these caricatures of young people. You don't like to do that?
Hold on. So you watch anime and jerk off?
Well, not. I mean, when there's a very good plot point, I mean, I put it back in. But
When there's a very good plot point, you put your dick away.
yeah,
What the fuck?
yeah. You don't do that. Well, anyways.
No, I don't do that. I'm not judging it. But you can't go to somebody like what? You never like sit around, smoke weed, jerk off to anime, and then put it away when there's a really good plot point. No one does that.
Well, I thought I could do it to you.
You thought you could?
I thought we could relate on this.
Well, no, that's not my exact mo. But
How many times do you masturbate a day?
well, it depends on the day. I mean, sometimes you just don't get to.
What's your average?
Average? Average probably 1 to 2.
Okay.
You got to crank. Cranking increases productivity. I would argue that with any mother.
Okay. Well, anyways, you don't think that it's just it's true
Now,
that
it's-
women have a lower sex drive
but
than men in general?
The women have a lower sex drive.
Yeah. Like it's not
I don't think women have a lower sex drive. I think women suppress their sexuality, their sexual aggressiveness because they're conditioned to by society.
No. The fact
Like if you just walk up to any girl working at TGI Fridays and grab her by the neck and tell her you want to fuck her by the dumpster, 50-50 on that, I bet.
Dude, you'd go to jail for rape, especially in this climate.
I would not go to jail for rape. You'd have to kill me
No,
first.
especially you.
Why? Do I look like a rapist?
You don't look like a charming man, like a charming 20-year-old. Let's just say that.
Men hate women that come on to them. Yeah, I think women kind of like hide their. So anyway, this sounds like a personal thing. Did something happen? Did you meet somebody and this is fucking you up?
No, I'm trying to explain gay children.
You're trying to explain gay children.
Yeah. So, okay, you got a question. If there's a genetic component to being homosexual, how is it transmitted from parent to child? If it's transmitted through the man, that wouldn't be possible because over generations, that gene would be bred out of existence because on top of homosexuals being killed over and over again, they didn't breed because they weren't attracted to women. So it wouldn't make sense that we have like a good percentage of the population that's homosexual, right? So how is that gene being carried over? It's not going through the man because all the men would have died. The only way that gene's being carried over is through the woman. It's a high hypersexuality among women, a hyper attractiveness to men. That gene is carried on to the child, and that's why gay children exist because of sexually promiscuous women.
You think gay is hereditary?
Yeah, I do think it's genetic. You
Gay
think
being genetic is different than gay being hereditary.
how so?
Well, you're talking about like how is the gay gene being passed on to people? It's not like gay people have gay kids.
Exactly. So the gay
It being
gene-
genetic can mean that there's a marker for it in the genes, but that marker or that differential, whatever that is, whatever that abnormality in the gene could just be caused by a fluke in nature. It doesn't have to be something that was passed on by a parent, like red hair.
That would be true, but since it's more common than a fluke is, because flukes, deformities, genetic deformities are so uncommon that they often get documentaries made about them, such as Siamese twins. But in the case of gays, it's more common than
Well,
just a fluke.
number one, I do believe there are a percentage of people who are gay by choice.
Really?
Yes.
Why? Why would you do that?
What do you mean? Why would you do that? Why would you grow a hipster beard? Why would you, do anything anyone's doing? It's a fad. It's the same as any other fad.
You think that they're sucking cock for a trend?
Again, you're doing the Josh Denny thing where you're just boiling being gay down to the act of sucking cock. But no, yeah, absolutely. I think there are people who just get roped into the lifestyle and feel comfortable there. Now you could argue the reason they feel comfortable there is because they're actually gay, but I absolutely believe that there are some people who are gay to be. Somebody said it's not a deformity.
Oh my God! Why would they do? How? Okay. So
Well, you'd have to talk to somebody. Like I can see. I don't know, but I can see it. I can see the same way people get into.
would you be gay for choice?
Yeah, I'm getting there.
What?
First of all, you're gay, right?
No.
That was a shriek.
It was like a
What?
because it was
What?
it was so crazy what you just said.
Why?
Your gayness almost infected me.
I'd like to dip my toe in a urethra.
Don't even go there. You would be gay for choice.
You would be gay for choice. Well, I don't know if that's how you'd say it.
You would choose to be gay. That's I don't know, man. There's something wrong with.
Do you want to try it with me?
I've never done anything with a man.
Let's be gay together.
I have a recorder.
You have a recorder?
Yeah. Can I play my recorder?
Well, like the instrument?
Yeah.
Yeah, please. We'd love. Pretty good.
That was called "Cure the Gay Away," and I'm trying to cure your homosexuality.
I'm not homosexual. I just said I would consider it.
That's gay
Why?
because
It's open-minded. I think that's a modern way to live. I'm evolved.
you haven't evolved because you won't reproduce. That's counter-evolution.
Not reproducing?
Yeah. How do you think evolution works? By reproducing. It doesn't happen.
Evolution. I could call it being evolved that I suppress my urge.
No,
my
that
ne-
isn't. That's a fucking choice.
Yeah.
What do you?
Being able to think and have cognitive ability to make a choice that goes against everything in you is evolution.
You think evolution is like Pokemon, where it occurs during a lifetime? Like you just transform into something. Happens over generations.
Personal evolution.
It literally happens by people dying off, and only the people that are fit to breed.
Okay, enlightenment.
What? That's
I'm going to pass
rediscovering.
I'm going to pass down my ideals to my non-children.
Okay.
Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. How does that have to do with the origin of species?
Well, I'm not talking about the origin of species. People are asking if you're playing a skin flute.
No, I'm playing a recorder. I got it from Mexico. You know what? I hate Mexico.
Who am I talking to?
You're talking to Tim.
Hi, Tim.
Hi. Who am I talking to?
This is Bill.
Oh.
We're almost ready to put you on the show.
You know how I found out about you?
Yeah.
Red Bar.
I figured. I was waiting for it.
He shits all over you.
No.
I know, and he does a really good job. And you, like, how come you don't have any, like, do a good job back at shitting at him?
I'm just not as good.
But you should listen to his advice. I think he's trying to make you better.
He's trying to make me better. What are some of the advice points?
Well, like,
Let me get my pad. Pad Thai.
Why are you, like, I'm not trying to make you better. I'm just telling you that there's a resource.
No, yeah. So I want to know what are the points to make me better.
Look, I don't listen to other people's advice as deeply as my own. So why would I relay that information to you? I'm just saying that I remember.
Well, I'm just trying to get the bullet point. If you've listened to it and that he makes some good points about making the show better, then I'd like to get, who wouldn't want to cash in on that knowledge?
I mean,
and we're having a reasonable discussion, and now you're going to be unreasonable? That doesn't make sense.
I'm being pretty reasonable in stating that I don't have those bullet points off the top of my head. I just remember that he made some good points.
But what are the good points?
I don't remember those specifically. Can you remember a time when you've talked to somebody and they've made good points, but you don't remember the points specifically?
No, because then they weren't a good, you remember good points.
I guess. But if it's...
I guess. See, you guys give up. You guys are all pawns.
It's not my fight.
No, it's not my fight either. I don't
really have a beef against you. I joined because of...
No one really has a beef.
The Kumia Network thing, and then I found out that he's been making fun of you. It's been pretty funny, but then I realized, hey, I want to call you and find out if you're really as gay as he says you are.
Oh yeah, I fuck tons of men.
But it's a choice in your case, right?
Yeah.
No. You know
No, I would never choose to be gay. I'm extremely straight. However, you can see that though. You can see like some lost, like socially awkward person. The same way like people fall into comic books and nerd movies because they find a group of people that they're comfortable around. Like I can see somebody doing that with the gay community. And yeah, just like you have to go sit through a bad movie. My roommate Shuby loves to drag me to these Marvel movies. He took me to see Doctor Strange. Ugh. What a pile of horse shit. Have you watched any of these?
The new Marvel movie?
Any of these, like Captain America's or any of this shit?
Yeah, they're pretty bad.
They're bad, and people do it because they fit in. Same way with butt sex.
I don't think that social pressures can make you gay.
I think you're vastly underestimating people's willpower.
Don't you think that all the people who have such a low willpower like that they just become gay? Like, don't you think that they should be gay just so that they don't reproduce? Because if you have willpower that low, why would we want?
That's the other thing. So look at it this way.
Like you could be convinced that you should be part of not Hitler's army if you have willpower that low.
If you're a guy who grew up and you were socially awkward your whole life, you go to high school, no one talks to you. Middle school, no one talked to you. You couldn't find a place. You kind of sat at the table of nerds who just sat and swished their tater tots around in ketchup and mayo. You, you know what I mean? You at PE, while all the kids organized games and played, you sat on the bleachers and, played duck hunt on your TI-83. If you were that kid, then you go to college, and college is usually a place where people like that come out of their shell and, everybody's a little more mature and kind of more accepting of everyone. But let's say you went through that and still didn't find a place. You still just hung out in your dorm room next to your Kid Rock posters. And you get out into the world and you've never had sex. You're 25. You're lonely. You've never really even been on a...
like this?
Huh?
Do you know somebody like this?
No, I'm just saying we all know somebody. We all know people kind of like this, right?
No.
We all know a guy who has nothing and no one and has never been on a date and definitely never fucked. And I'm not saying as you get older you do, because, it's rare. We had a listener who was 45 and a virgin. He would call in. We tried to get him laid in Vegas. We tried to get him to buy some hookers. He paid him $200 just to come to his room and take off their shirt.
Is your show pretty big?
Oh yeah, we're one of the hugest.
Really?
Yeah, we're we call Joe Rogan a sister show.
But how come you don't have any co-hosts?
We have different people at every show.
Oh, okay. Who's your main?
This is my morning babbling called PM in the AM, where I just talk shit.
Do you do this every day?
No.
Why not?
Why would I?
To get you can get really good at it. You can own your skills.
I've done a show for 12 years. I'm the best.
Oh, you had. I know you've been here for. You and Red Bar used to be friends, huh?
I think we're still friends. I don't know what his beef is.
I don't.
I keep sending texts and emails. Like, what's going on with that?
Well, if you listen to his Louis J. Gomez interview, he keeps saying it. People don't get it. It's just a show. It's just. So I don't know if he's just putting on a face or.
Well, he's got a big base of people to please now. He has to be nice. You got to play nice. It's like my friends at Painless Dental say.
Yeah, but meaner is funnier. That's why.
Meaner is funnier.
Yeah.
Correct.
You should be mean to me.
I should be mean to you? I think we're having a great conversation.
Be mean to me.
Why would I be mean? I don't know you.
Tim?
What was it?
Tim.
Yeah, why would I be? Tell me a little bit about yourself.
Well, I work at a parking lot, but I only work there. It's because I have a programming job at HP, but they don't give me enough hours.
So when I asked you to tell me about yourself, the first job you mentioned was that you work in a parking lot, and the second job you mentioned was you're a programmer at HP.
Yeah, they don't give me any hours there. I'm an intern, basically, unpaid.
Yeah.
For college, so I'm keeping the parking lot job until they can really start giving me hours, and then that's it. And then I masturbate in my car in the night in the parking lot. And
what I'd like to do is I'd like to have you call in one time when you're going to jerk off.
And you want to?
And while you jerk, I just want to hear what happens when you jerk off. We don't have to talk. You watch your porn on your phone. Just leave the phone connected. And I just want to hear what goes down when you pop.
Okay. Well, where should I put the phone? Near my crotch or
Well, what makes the most noise? Do you moan, or when you fap it, is it really is there a lot of lube? Is it?
It's more like you can hear the rustling of my windbreaker.
I don't believe you jerk off 9 times a day. Your dick would fall off.
No, I have a very my mom's half Sephardic Jew, and I think that's where the Negroid libido comes in.
Negroid libido.
Yeah.
So now you think black people have a higher sex drive?
I do. I
Wait.
mean, isn't all this obvious? Have I been living under a rock?
Hold on. So gay people there's some kind of conspiracy going on to proliferate the gay gene.
No, it's just that women with high attractiveness towards men are more likely to have gay children because because that hyper attractiveness towards men is passed on to their children.
Well, so then you're admitting that there is a nurture component.
What do you mean a nurture component?
Well, because gay men would generally adopt a child.
No, dude, that should be illegal.
That
Gays
should be illegal, yeah.
Gays should not be allowed to adopt.
Because, yeah, I could see 2 gay dads, but I don't think 2 moms should be allowed.
Thank you for agreeing.
You know what I mean?
No, both of them. Okay. So
No, 2 gay dads would be pretty cool.
No. They can only adopt a girl. They can't adopt a boy. 2 gay dads can't adopt a boy. You know why? Because when that boy reaches 14, they're going to
Make him suck their cock.
Yeah.
He's going to be like their house boy.
Pretty much. And
But
so
I've had that argument for years. Like, why can't I have sex with her? She's my daughter.
well, I guess it's true because there's no like, you guys aren't related genetically,
Yeah.
so you wouldn't have any. I would do it. Yeah, I would have sex with my adopted daughter.
Now, no, not adopted.
I
I think having her be adopted muddies the waters even more. Then she's not really mine. Well, I guess. See, if she's mine, I made her, so I get to fuck her.
But no, that would be bad. If you wore a condom, it'd be okay.
Of course, I'm going to wear a condom. I don't want to have a grandchild with my child.
Also, you should have another child, and it should be a girl, so that you can have one to fucking ruin mentally, and then the other one can grow up and carry on your seed.
Now, let's say you wanted to have a daughter to fuck, just to be your fuck toy in 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
What if you ended up having a boy? Now, do you still love it and treat it as your fuck toy?
No, that'd be gay.
But what if you were just using the mouth?
No, that's gay.
Why is a mouth can't be gay? A mouth is just a mouth.
If it's from a guy and it's your penis in that mouth, or if it's your mouth on that mouth, or if it's any other situation where he puts his mouth on your body and it's not trying to suck out, snake venom, then
Yeah.
it's gay. I think we've covered a lot, and we've said
Some people in the chat are really falling for your shtick, and they think that you're serious, and they're like, "This explains Trump."
I am serious.
No, I believe it.
I have a do you know Sanford and Son?
Do I know Sanford and Son?
Like, not personally, but the show.
Sanford and Son. Oh shit.
I'm trying to do the Sanford and Son theme. Can't do it though. You should have musical props on your show. I think it'd make it a lot more lively. Like, you should have a cowbell.
Oh yeah, we should have a cowbell.
And you should have a triangle.
Yep.
And you should hit that whenever your show starts. You should hit the triangle.
Can you? Ooh, that is a pretty good idea. Could you send me a triangle?
No, I don't have one.
You sound like you're in the musical instrument biz.
I only have a recorder.
What if I get a slide whistle? Could we start a band?
No, I don't do slide whistles. I was once in a band with a guy with a slide whistle, and I don't want to go there. I can't play with slide whistlers.
God, I can't figure out how to get your fucking audio louder. It's so annoying.
What do you watch any shows?
Do I watch any shows?
You watch any anime?
Oh yeah, I love anime.
What anime do you watch?
I don't know it's like when you like a band and you don't know the name of the songs, but what I'll do is go on Hulu. Oh, and I just binge anime.
We should watch anime together.
Fuck.
We should have an anime streaming night.
Yeah, do you have Xbox?
What kind of fucking peasant uses Xbox?
Cause then we could have an Xbox watch party and we all fucking it's just sweet.
No. You use Sync 2. Don't you know about Sync 2?
What's Sync 2?
SyncTube is you can watch YouTube videos at
Ah.
the same time.
So what are some of your favorite animes? Let's look one up. I didn't know they were on YouTube.
Poko no Biku.
Poko no Biku.
Yeah. I don't think I'm saying it right. Because the Japanese people made a really retarded language.
What is this? Oh, Dan Wolf's back.
I
You
mean,
couldn't even raise $110. We did it in 45 minutes, you cunt. Dan Wolf's back.
Who's Dan Wolf?
He's one of the best pawns.
Is he the Indian one?
Yes.
He's really ugly.
Sure. So what's it called? No Mo Pikachu?
No. How about you look up Hunter x Hunter? I like
What's Hunter x Hunter?
It's about, just look it up. Hunter.
MILF Hunter?
It's like I like my protagonists to be little boys because sometimes I like to pretend that I'm a little boy and I'm fighting off like all the evils of the world. But I don't know why I only feel comfortable pretending if I'm a little boy.
So while you're jerking off, you pretend you're a little boy.
Yeah, but I'm saving the world.
While you're a little boy saving the world, you're jerking off.
Yeah.
But if there's a good plot point, you have to stop jerking off.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
Unless I'm climaxing, then I don't stop. Right?
Muruem versus Natiro.
Sorry, I can't stop.
Which one should I watch?
Hunter x Hunter.
I know, but there's a million.
There's only one. There's a 2011 version.
There's a million Hunter x Hunter videos. There's different episodes.
Do you know how to like seasons? Do you know how seasons and episodes work?
Yeah, that's why I'm asking you which one.
I can't see on your screen, Bubbo.
Well, you could tell me a good one.
Watch episode 1.
Okay. Hunter X.
It's continuous.
Okay.
It's not like you can't watch it like Dr. House where each episode is like wraps up in 20 minutes.
All right, hold on.
From the beginning.
We're going to watch Hunter x Hunter. This is what this guy jerks off to.
Jerk off.
He jerks to this. Oh my God. Dan Wolf, you're really upsetting me. You're really pissing me off, dog. He keeps saying take my call and no one else has called. So these guys are gay. They're It's just a bunch of gay anime cartoons looking at each other and winking and slinging around fishing poles. Is that just the intro?
Yeah. Okay. You can't be deceived by anime intros. You know.
Okay, hold on. We're watching a scene.
Okay.
Patrick, take his call. Modem. Yeah. Good. Pretty good stuff. All day long, he probably sits around going like, I got him with the modem. A boy setting out for a journey, leaving behind the sound of the wind. Somebody said you take any more calls or just a low-pitched weirdo? I don't know why the sound on our calls. So this is shit. You watch this.
I think you were watching the 1999 version. There's a 2011 version.
There's no better version of this. It's not like you're watching the 99, you can't 99 fucking version. Please. This is anime.
Yeah, I like it.
It's garbage. And the fact that you're jerking off to this is the worst.
No, I think
You can't rub your dick to a cartoon and call yourself a man.
Yeah, you.
No.
You're genetically, biologically.
Do you watch the so you watch the like where the like fucking octopus and stuff?
No, that's bestiality. That's wrong.
Yeah, but it's anime.
Sexuality.
But it's anime.
Yeah, I don't care.
Like with monsters with cocks and stuff where they're like, "Oh, he's so big."
Yeah, I don't like cartoon monsters. They're too intimidating. I like the little girls though. But like I assume they're over 18 in the show. I just like how that they look smaller.
I just find a flaw in your logic if you're like I imagine myself a little boy, then why can't you fuck a little boy?
Because that would be gay.
So anything but gay is fine.
Yeah. If like say if you had a dream that you were back in like middle school, like later middle school.
People are mad. They're saying anime's for faggots.
Oh, well, they're gay.
Okay. Pretty good comeback. All right.
You want to come back, you're going to have to get it off the back of your mother's teeth.
Wow. Why would it be on the back of her teeth?
Because she's sloppy and she presses her tongue against her teeth.
Maybe it is your computer. Have you tried to turn your mic up?
Buddy, you don't shit on my...
No, you don't just talk louder into it. That's not how you turn a mic up.
I told you my Skype is frozen.
No, but go into your system sound and turn your mic up.
Can you get the Indian guy to do tech support? I don't understand what you're saying. I'm like pressing Control-Alt-Delete here. My computer's going crazy. Hajib.
Now everybody's saying they can't hear your side. Before everybody's saying they could hear you, but you were low. Now everybody's saying can't hear him.
Hajib.
Who's Hajib?
Hajib.
Is that your Indian?
No. Didn't you get that Indian from Johnny Quest?
Is that...
Hajib.
I don't know Johnny Quest. Is that another anime?
Yeah. It's one of the older animes. It's not jerkable though.
It's not a dirigible.
It's not. I don't know what that. No.
What do you think about Ariel Winter's big tits?
I don't know who that is.
She's the younger daughter on Modern Family. She actually has her own anime series.
What the hell's Modern Family?
Modern Family. It's like probably the best show on television.
What is it? A funny show?
Oh man, you've never seen Modern Family? What a hoot!
No, I think Mike David's argument is more convincing. That people like all these shows, they're just trying to imitate Fools in real life. So why not just watch Fools in real life?
See, that's a mistake. That's a big mistake. Because Modern Family is, some of the best. The jokes. Oh, the jokes. The jokes on Modern Family. You will never find a better show. Like you're just getting joke.
Jokes aren't funny anymore, though.
Oh, come on, man. Modern Family.
Okay.
You remember Fresh Prince of Bel-Air? That's coming back, too. They're doing a remake.
Oh, I hope not.
Oh, yeah. You remember how funny it was, though? Will Smith. Remember Carlton?
I remember not laughing.
Carlton. Oh, God. It was funny because they were, like, white. They were kind of white.
All those shows are fucking retarded.
No. You're wrong.
Hey, let me tell you why podcasting is better for humor. Because in a podcast, you're not expecting the humor. And all those shows, you're expecting something funny to happen.
And you get it. You watch Modern Family. Oh, you're getting all the laughs you paid for. It's almost worth watching 7 AT&T ads.
I would never pay for that.
You would.
I'd rather commit Sudoku.
I'd like to give you a subscription to Modern Family Weekly.
And I will burn that subscription.
I'd like to buy you every episode on iTunes.
I would never use iTunes.
Why?
Because I use VLC.
Do you have an Android?
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, you have a PC?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Are you a mum?
A mom?
A Mac using maniac?
A Mac using maniac. No, we're strictly PC right now.
What operating system?
Windows 10, of
Oh
course.
my God! Stop boring me with your technical.
Come on,
jargon.
Windows 10, man. It's
This is.
got all the features. Have you seen the new start menu?
Oh my God, dude! Like I don't know how you managed to do this, but you just bored the shit out of me.
With my Windows 10, what are you using? Windows 7? Vista?
Just this talk.
Oh man, you're probably still stuck on Vista like some sort of chord.
You know, maybe I am.
I actually still use Windows 98 on one of my on my personal because it's not compatible with a lot of today's viruses.
Do you ever let you know the blue light on your phone? You know when it blinks when you get a message.
No, I have an iPhone.
Well, do you get any? Well, on Android it blinks blue when you get a message, and sometimes I don't like to.
Every Android phone blinks blue when you get a message.
Pretty sure.
Wow.
But I like to sometimes just allow it to blink because like right now I have an email, but I'm not gonna check the email because I like the blue blinking light.
What job are you supposed to be at right now? The parking lot or the HP programming?
I don't work today.
Do you think you could jerk off for us?
No,
Why?
I've already done it 8 times. I want to wait my 9th till right.
You haven't. It's 11:50 a.m.
Well, I count it like based on the times I come.
You count.
Like, if
Okay.
I don't come, I don't count it as a jerk off, but I've already come 8 times.
How big a load's we talking?
Well, they gradually get like softer and softer. Like the first one was about the size of my palm, both in length and width. You know, the thickness.
How big is your donkey dick?
It's about average size. 6 inches is the national average. I googled it.
It's not.
Yeah, it is.
6 inches is not average.
How big is your wiener?
Let's Google it right now. You're lying. Everything you say can't be trusted because I know 6 inches is an average. I asked a bunch of girls.
If you're taking into, what do you think the average is?
Average penis length. First of all, this is going to be my Google history now, like I'm some sort of insecure peen guy. 5.6 inches. You see, you're so fucking off.
I'm rounding.
Yeah.
Didn't they teach you how to round and?
Dan Wolf, you're really pissing me off. This is your show now. Ugh!
Am I Dan? Who's Dan Wolf? Is that a meme you guys have going?
Yeah. He's a meme.
He's the Indian guy, right?
Yeah. Dan Wolf, the Indian.
Does he ever?
He's an American Indian. Hey,
Does he ever? Oh, that's right. What type of Indian is he?
Apparently, it's different. Penis size is different in different countries. So if you're looking to go gay, you should go to the country with the biggest average dick.
What's that?
What's the average clit length?
Did you just say what the average foot length? It's a foot.
Clit.
Oh.
Okay, so the longest dicks are in Poland. Their dicks
really?
are, yeah. And then Austria, then Italy, then Germany, then the U.S.
Are you kidding me? So,
Nope.
Like, what about black people? Don't they have huge?
What do you mean black people? This is getting really racial. Did you vote for Trump?
Yeah.
Ugh, you're part of the problem. Hashtag part of the problem.
That's Dave Smith's podcast.
I know, that was a joke.
Do you like that podcast?
I've never heard it.
Yeah, right. Aren't you like a libertarian? Didn't you like that Bitcoin stuff?
Yeah, I did. But then I found out Bitcoin was actually a scam to get my email address.
Are you kidding me?
Yep.
Why? You're retarded. It's open source. It doesn't do that.
No, I tried to get a Bitcoin and they were like, we need your email address. And I gave it to them and they're like, suckers. I started getting like all this virus spam.
That's not true, dude.
It is. I sent my email to the Bitcoin.
I didn't have to do that. I had to buy my Bitcoins and Dogecoins. And then I still have them in my...
Okay, I've worn out. I can't do it anymore. I tap out.
I was wondering when you were going to give up.
I mean, we've looked for every single kind of angle on you. There is none. The most exciting thing about you is you said you got something from Mexico.
What did I get from Mexico?
I don't know. What'd you say?
I don't know. I'm from there.
You're Mexican?
I was born there.
Are you white?
I'm part Jewish also.
You're Mexican Jew.
Yeah.
Hmm.
They're so racist in Mexico. I remember I went to school for 3 years when I was a kid, and there was this Mexican kid who wasn't even black. He was just really dark.
There was a Mexican kid who wasn't even black. We're going to let you go. Thank you. Oh my God. I tried. When you're not even good at your fake identity, have some passion behind it. The people who really believe all that shit are really like excited about it. You can't sit around and be like, no, I think gays shouldn't be allowed to do any, like, cause if you're laid back about it, the people who believe gays shouldn't be allowed to roam the earth are fired up and they go out and they kill gays every day. Call it. Somebody's saying this. They're calling. I'm getting no other call. Call in, dum-dum. Patrick is not afraid to respond to your modem allegations. There's no modem allegation, you dorks. We got a modem. It's a surfboard. Raining on that wood. It's called a surfboard modem. Surfboard modem. They've been called that since they were like dial-up. Get a surfboard, 56K. That wasn't that long ago. Probably when you guys were kids. Do you remember dialing up? Dialing up. Oh, look at this fucking guy. Come on, call, dummy. You better have your fucking mics worked out on your phones. It can't be it probably is my end. Because everything's on my end. Who knew Polish people had the biggest dicks? I'm going to go take a pee break. When we come back, call in. You didn't call in. It didn't ring, dork. Nobody's not ignoring your calls. You're not. Here's the problem, Dan. You're not even one of the good fucking trolls. Like, you're such a low-level soldier that you don't have focus and you run around with your fucking head cut off just screaming. Like, you're out of your mind. You're not good at it. You're not a personality. You're not a fun guy. No one thinks you're cool. You can get all the likes you fucking want on anything. No one's hanging out with Dan Wolf. Nobody. Here's a call. Maybe it's Dan. Hello?
Hey, what's going on?
All right. It's definitely on my end because I can barely hear you. Who's this?
My name's Dan.
Is this Dan Wolf?
No, I'm just joking.
I can't hear you. Scream.
Dude, just turn up. Take your mixer and just turn it up.
Oh, take the mixer and turn it up. I didn't even fucking think of that.
Well, I mean, what's the issue, though?
I don't know the issue. The slider's all the way up, and I can't figure. It's a digital board, so I'm gonna have to go in and figure out. There's a problem. I agree.
I mean, can you hear me at all?
I can hear you, but the problem is on the stream they're saying they can't hear you.
Yeah, I mean, I've been listening to NLO for a few years now.
Ah, fuck.
I'm not calling about being a troll. I'm not a troll, man. So you can turn me up.
I'm not turning you up, idiot. I just talked to a guy for fucking 30 minutes and I didn't like keep him down for fun.
Why did you talk? All shit aside, why did you talk to that guy for 30 minutes?
Because I can hear him, and in post I can bring his audio up. So when people hear it,
You see, no one in the chat knew what he was saying at all. I don't
It's
even know if they hear what I'm
every other person was like half the chat was going, we can hear him fine. It was low.
saying. Is this
Well, what this isn't any better. How is this better? Dirt.
I mean, I gotta like scream into the phone. I hope people in the
Yeah, I understand it's difficult for you to troll when it's hard to hear, but just do it. I mean, this is embarrassing for you.
I'm not,
What a little
I'm
bitch.
not calling them the troll. I'm not about.
I know, but it's hard. But you understand, like, no one's going to take anything you do seriously after this whine. You're whining about your mic. I'm sorry. It's up as high as it'll go.
Am I whining about the mic? No, I'm whining about.
You've been on a call. You've been on a call for 2 minutes and done nothing but bitch about your mic.
All right. Listen. No, you're right. I mean, first off, I want to talk about how you said that people are born gay or aren't born gay. No, people are born gay. Dude. They're fucking facts. They're just.
I didn't say people aren't born gay. You need to listen. I didn't say people aren't born gay.
No. I'm saying, yeah, you said people they can just like one day become gay. Like,
No, I said, I guarantee you there is a small faction of people who do choose to go into the gay lifestyle and be gay. That has to happen, like anything else.
they have to be born that way. There's no way.
That's not
because
true.
I'm a straight guy, and I have zero interest ever. I would never have interest in that.
Oh, well, then that makes sense.
Obviously, anyone who gets into that's their own thing. But I'm just saying, I don't agree with that going on. I just want to get that out the way. I think you gotta be born that way.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But listen, man,
I agree.
What's going on with this show, man? I mean, you gonna be picking it up soon? Where's Shuby at?
Where's Shuby at? He's at work. He has a day job.
Oh, it's a day job.
Yeah. No, the show is, it's really struggling. We're dying over here. The modem alone. You heard that tale.
I actually I haven't heard about the modem. What's up? What's going on with that?
You guys are the worst. You're not good at it.
What? Dude, why did they repossess the modem? What's going on with that?
Nobody repossessed a modem.
Who knocked on your door and said, "Listen, we need the modem"?
Yeah.
Who did that?
Bring them out. Just slide the modem under the door. Nobody gets hurt.
Was it broken or something? Was the modem broken? Can you answer that?
Yeah.
You won't even touch that.
Yeah, no, it was.
So they showed up to your place to take your broken modem and wouldn't hand you a replacement modem.
Yep.
I mean, listen, I really don't care about that, dude. I mean, if it happened, it happened.
Yeah, no, they did.
But you raised the money in 45 minutes. Is that right?
Yes.
That's awesome, man. But why didn't you do a show when you promised them to do a show?
Well, I don't get the modem the minute the money comes in. I don't have a modem.
No, you're right. But you said you had that Amazon Prime. You got your
Yeah.
New York City.
And I got it at 6 p.m. And then I called and I was on the phone with the cable company for 2 hours and they couldn't activate it. And it took 3 days. I don't owe this to you, you dork. You're not a good troll.
I'm not trolling.
You are a troll and you're the worst at it. It's so
I'm
stupid.
not trolling. Why? No. Who do you have? You have a Comcast?
Do you understand? Oh, like this is going to make a difference. Like you're going to go, oh, who do you got? Like Comcast? Because Comcast don't even do that with modems.
I have no idea who you have.
It doesn't matter. What does that matter?
Listen, man. I mean, I think you're a good guy. I'm being honest about that.
No, yeah.
I would have trolled and say whatever, Pat Mel and all this. But I think you need to address what is going on with your show.
No, I'm addressing it. Let's talk about it.
Well, I mean, can I say something or would you hang up on me?
Yeah, no. Nobody's hung up on anyone.
No, I understand that. I mean, you seem cool about it, but like, what's going on with you and Red Bar? I mean, can you talk about that?
I've been texting and emailing. He won't return an email. I'm like, this is getting crazy. I thought we were.
Address, like, do you know that there's a massive amount of people that just watch everything you do every time you come on?
I've done a podcast since 2005. There's been a massive amount of people watching me every time I come on for fucking 12 years. This isn't fucking new.
Everything you do. Do you have any idea what's going on with it? It's a phenomenon.
Yeah, I do have an idea what's going on with it. I get up to 3 tweets a day.
Why don't you talk about it? You haven't talked about this at all. You're
Well, there's a point. There's a couple reasons. Okay, you want to know? There's a couple reasons it hasn't been talked about. Number one, I want you guys to see the takedown. Watch the takedown. Watch it all end.
I think you should.
I mean, what's the point,
Why don't you do a watch on Mike David? Why don't you do a watch on him?
That's a good idea. We should do a watch.
I think you should do a watch.
We'll do a Mike David watch. We need a new, but it has to have a new name. It has to have a catchier name.
Well, you call whatever you want, man.
Well, help me come up with a name. Help me come up with a cool, funny name, you know.
Mike Watch. I have
No, that's dumb. You can't do what, you know, because everything, you can't steal it. Didn't he steal that from the Rogan thing?
I have no idea, dude. I mean, you know.
You can't, you got to make up an original. You got to have an original thing. I can't just, everything can't be watch, you know, that's a word people use.
Yeah, but you understand, like, I mean, you know, if you just ignore it and you just let people just shit on you all the time, you're just.
Are you fucking out of your mind? You know, you sound like one of these guys who, like, if somebody came up to you in a bar and said, "I fucked your mom last night," you knock them out because you have no control over your fucking emotions. You sound like a guy who's been on the internet for maybe a year who's just like, you can't just let people talk shit about. It's the fucking internet, dick. It's the internet.
I know.
It's what it is.
I hear what you're saying with that, but I'm just saying, you know, you gotta look at your overdose members. Look at the people in the chat.
I do look at my overdose members. I make a living on it.
Yeah.
You don't know my overdose members. You guys all just sit over there and circle jerk yourselves off thinking you're doing something. You don't know what you're talking about. You just believe, look, hey, if you want to pretend, look, no, stop. If you want to pretend like you're an enlightened individual, you can't take things someone says that no one knows as fact and just spew them out and go, what about this though? What about the It's like you just took someone said a funny lie and you're running with it. That's not a thing, dude. So for me to sit around, can you imagine for me to sit around and be like, man, I said they repossessed our modem and now things are crashing. Like, are you out of your mind?
A little bizarre, dude. I don't obviously know repossess your modem, dude. I mean, that's ridiculous.
No one repossessed a modem. Who told you that?
No one would.
Who told you that, dork?
No, I have no idea.
This is my point. Hey, asshole. This is my point. You're making up an apparition of a fact. You're going like, oh, he said people repossess his modem. People don't repossess modems. Something's up. He's lying. It's like, well, that'd be fine if anyone ever said a modem was repossessed. No one said that. So you're punching air. You're fighting a thing that isn't a thing. No one said a modem was repossessed. No one said a knock on a door happened and they came around going, and by the way, that's not what companies do.
Listen, I don't want to talk to you about modems.
No. We're going to get into modem gate.
There's no discussion about the modem.
No. There is now. Now I would like to discuss more about the features of my modem, guys. It has 32 streams down, 8 streams up. It's one of the fastest surfboard modems. Here's the box. It's one of the fastest surfboard modems, guys. Pick it up. It's a surfboard modem. It's one of the fastest models. It's the newest model you can get from Aris. Surfboard cable modem, 32 downstream channels, 1.4 gigabyte internet. So crazy. You're not going to find a better modem. Please pick one up. Sorry, I had to do a commercial for modems.
Broke, so I know not to buy it.
What?
What modem did you have that just broke?
The one that the cable company gives you.
Yeah, what would that be?
It didn't break. Who said it broke?
You said it broke.
No one said it broke. No one said it broke.
You said it was broken.
No one said it broke.
You said it was broken.
You're getting all of your red bar lies confused with fact. No one said it was repossessed. No one said it was broken.
I never said it was repossessed.
No one said it was broken.
I asked you what.
At least no one who knows what the fuck they're talking about.
Okay.
So this is a perfect microcosm. This is a perfect microcosm of everything going on. It's like you guys just make up things and then fight about them. And it's like, that's not even something I'm going to argue about who broke a modem when there was no broken modem even.
But why didn't you have $110 to buy a new modem? Did you have like this?
I have $110 to buy a new modem. Why would I buy a new modem with $110 if I can get it donated?
Well, why don't you just buy it and then have people donate the money afterwards? Say, hey, I just bought a modem.
Well, guess what? That's what I ended up doing.
Oh, is that okay? So you already bought the modem, but you just went out.
Well, yeah, I ordered it and then I let people know. Yeah.
Listen, what happens to the Edinburgh album, man?
Oh, it's yeah, it didn't. It was bad.
Oh, so it's just not gonna happen.
Are you out of your mind with this shit?
Is that an unfair question to ask? I mean,
It is an unfair question to ask. A, you're not invested in it at all. You're just trolling. And B,
I'm not trolling, dude.
you are. You guys are so dumb. What about my 2 stars, huh? What about Shuby paying my rent?
I'm afraid your show's not gonna be around in a little while.
Well, that's not a problem for you, though. That's not something for you to worry about.
I do like watching the show. It's entertaining.
Don't worry about it then. We're fine. We're fine.
I don't know, dude. I mean, I'm hearing other things.
I know you're hearing other things. That's my point. You're a fucking idiot who believes everything he hears.
Listen, dude. I think you should really address what's going on with everything. I think you should take back your show.
What have I not addressed?
You're canceling people who are signing up for overdose. You're just canceling them.
I'm canceling people who are signing up for overdose?
Some people do like the Red Bar show. Some people do like it. So why don't you...
I'm canceling people who are... Guys, overdose. NobodyLikesOnions.com/overdose. Sign up. You will get canceled. That's what I do.
People are posting screenshots, dude. I hate to say it.
Oh, yeah. That's what I do all day. I cancel overdoses. I hate money.
I probably witnessed about 6 people post.
Yeah. I hate money. I cancel them.
Well, why do you do that? Why don't you just let people watch?
Why do you care what I do with my company? I'll run it into the goddamn ground.
Well, that's what you want to do, man. I mean, that's on you. I mean, I'm not going to get into that. That's really what you want to do.
So you wanted answers, and then I say, why do I need to answer? You go, well, that's you. We don't need to get into it. It's like that's all you're getting into.
Be real with me, man. How are you paying half your rent?
All you're getting. How am I paying half my rent?
Just be honest, man. Just one time, be honest.
What do you mean? How am I paying half my rent?
Okay, because you're not. Is it not half? Because you should be paying the full rent now.
No, I pay most of the rent.
You pay most of the rent.
Yeah, I have 2 rooms in the house, so I pay most of the rent.
Do you have a job? Do you have a day job?
Yeah, I'm a comedian. I do a show called Nobody Likes Onions.
So you're saying you make enough off the show to pay more than half your rent? I don't believe that.
Okay.
Section 8 or something?
Do I have what?
You get Section 8?
Yeah, I do get section and food stamps.
About these things, man. I mean, I like to have a normal conversation, but
I know, but here's the problem. Here's what would be not. You have to shut up and listen at some point. Here's what's crazy. Here's what's crazy. You don't know me. You don't know the show. And then you come on and you're going to be like, I don't believe it. I don't believe you're paying your rent. Shut up and listen to a statement. You can't just argue. You have to listen. You don't know shit about shit. So for you to be like, I don't know, man, I'm hearing you can't. I heard you didn't hear that. Listen and shut up then. You have to shut up and listen to the answer.
Go ahead.
You're just reading something from a group of idiots who are making up the worst thing they can think of. Or it's not even the worst thing. It's like, he can't pay his rent. It's like, okay, I guess. But no, you know who knows whether I can pay my rent or not? Me and my roommate. So for other people to go around being like, we don't believe it, man. It's like, well, you're allowed to not believe it. Like, that's totally allowed. But for me to sit here and argue about it, that would be insane. Because there's nobody who even fucking knows.
I agree with you on that. But can you just be more open about what's
What else? Hold on. I've sat here and answered everything you've asked. What else would you like me to be open about? Next point.
just about everything, man. I mean, you haven't been open about anything that's going on.
Be open about what? Ask me the next thing that I'm not open about. What would you like to know? What other big scandal do you think has happened?
Well, there's no scandal that I don't know, but do you acknowledge that most of your fans have turned on you? Do you acknowledge that?
No.
So there's no. So you have this.
Again. So you go. So I'm hearing most of your fans have turned on you, and it's like, okay, well, again.
That's why I'm asking.
So there's a small. So that. Let me talk. You can't just ask a question and then while I'm answering go, that's why I'm asking. That's why I'm like, shut up and listen to it.
Go ahead.
You and anyone you've gotten all your information from know jack shit about numbers, or overdoses or money. So again, for me to sit here and argue with you about fans and members, that's so dumb because one of us knows and one of us doesn't know shit. Why would I do that?
I mean, I don't know, dude.
Right. You don't.
You know?
That's my point.
Are you going to address what's going on with Red Bar?
I would love to address it. What's the next point to address? Explain why you're shaking.
You should get on that. I think you should talk to Mike D. I think you should call into
I told you I've emailed and written.
Do you realize he's living the life you wanted? He's on Compound Media.
He's the life I wanted?
You wanted to be on Compound Media, dude. Now, Mike,
I've never asked to be on Compound Media.
I'm worried about you putting a shotgun in your mouth.
That's another thing. So somebody else tells you what my dream was, and now I'm a failure at that dream that was made up about me.
Talk about wanting to be on Compound Media, how you would change things.
I've never talked about wanting to be on Compound Media. I never talked. I said I went out to Anthony Cumia's house.
Okay.
And hung out with them. No one said, I'm going to be on Compound Media. I'm in talks to be on Compound. No one ever said that. So, again, now I've failed at another made up thing. This is my point. It's all just made up things you think I've failed at.
I just want you to tell the truth, man. Just tell the truth.
You wouldn't know the truth if it fucking hit you in the teeth. You wouldn't know the truth. You believe anything. You're one of the worst people. You're like a fickle, wind-blowing guy.
That's not true, dude. I'm not saying, hey, this and that.
You are. You're one of these guys who believes everything you read.
Why do your YouTube videos only have like 140 views, 150 views?
They have. Why do they have 140 views? Because 140 people watched it. You know the answer to that. That's how views work.
You should have more than 100. You've been doing it 10 years. That's a problem. You should have more than 100.
It is a problem. Okay, so what do we do?
So how can we fix that?
Yeah, right. So how do we fix that?
I think you should take back your show. I think you should,
Who has my show?
I think you need to.
Who has it?
David. I think you need to get at him.
Who has it?
I think you should make that spin video he talked about. You and him talked about. I think you should just release a spin video. It'll all end.
He said Cumia is finished with it. Cumia doesn't know who I am.
All embrace the show. You know.
No, I didn't hear any of that.
I'm afraid I might get canceled. I don't want to get canceled. I'd throw you $10 a month.
This guy wins, Patrick. I'm turnt. Yes, turnt.
What?
Turnt.
Hurt?
Turnt.
Hurt?
Turnt. I didn't hear anything you were just saying because it was too low and mumbly.
I do like to show. What's up with the chalkboard? Can we talk about that? Like, what is the deal with that? Can you just get rid of that?
What's up with the chalkboard? Yeah, no, good point. I'm going to write that down.
Like in 1995.
I'm going to write it down here. Get rid of the chalkboard. Very good point. Very good point.
I'm sorry about that. I didn't want to.
No, actually, I'm going to star that one because the chalkboard is, I have been wondering about that, but now that I know, that has got to go.
Fix your audio? Is that a mixer problem?
Yeah, let me put that. Fix audio, parentheses, probably a mixer problem. Got it?
Maybe it is.
Next.
Hey, listen, would you let Dan Wolf call in?
Would you let Dan? Oh, yeah. No, again, this is the guy who said he's been calling in, but nobody. You called. How many times did you have to call before I answered?
I did only have to call once.
Okay. So is that fair? I let you talk and everything?
I would say so.
So Dan Wolf is kind of lying in the chat, being a pussy?
I called directly and I have not.
I know, but okay, but hold on. What's your name again?
My name's Joe.
Okay, Joe, if that's your real name, whatever. Joe, but you called in on the first call I answered and I've let you talk, right?
That's true.
So you would have to say, by your experience, Dan Wolf is being a lying little bitch.
I don't know if
No. I want to be fair. I didn't know who you were. I didn't know who you were or who was calling in, and I answered on the first call and I've let you talk everything you wanted to say, right?
I don't know anything about it.
Okay, now you're going to do the New Jersey tough guy thing. I don't know anything about it. I don't know anything. He's calling you out, Dan. He's calling you out. 10 years, he still doesn't know about it. We have the best sounding show on the internet. Please email in Patrick at nobodylikesonions.com. If you can find a better sounding show, I'm going to take a pee break, which I had to do 38 minutes ago, and then we'll be back. We'll start a new recording or something. Yeah, I'll be right back. Thank you for being a pal. Call in, Dan. You being a faggot.
What else can we do when we're feeling low? So take a deep breath and let it go. You shouldn't be drowning on your own. And if you feel you're sinking, I will jump right over into cold, cold water for you. And although time may take us into different places, I will still be patient with you. And I hope you know I won't let go. I'll be your lifeline tonight. I won't let go.
Calls are kind of the worst thing today because the audio. Seriously, I'm not fucking around. The audio, I can't turn it up higher. And I've looked at everything I can look at quickly, but let me see this. Hold on. No. That's gonna take some detective work. Sorry.
And if you feel you're sinking, I will jump right.
Don't call in till I get back. I saw somebody calling in. I think Tim was calling in again. But if you call while I'm not here, I can't answer. So wait till I'm back. I gotta go piss.
Into different places, I will still be patient with you. And I hope you know I won't let go. I won't let go. No, 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 no. I'll be your lifeline tonight. I won't let go. I'll be your lifeline tonight.
Come on, save me from a rocking boat. I just wanna stay afloat. I'm all alone. And I hope that someone's gonna take me home. Somewhere I can rest my soul. I need to know you won't let go.
I won't let go. No, 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 no. I'll be your lifeline tonight. I'll be your lifeline tonight. I won't let go. I won't let go.
Every Sunday's getting harder, running out of space to breathe. Every night is getting shorter, praying that you won't leave. You're my only harbor when I'm drifting out to sea. I wash it to the shore and bring you home to me. Take some time to feel alright again. Let's rewind to where you and I began. Take some time for these ones to mend. Let's rewind to where you and I began. I remember when I met you, salt in the summer breeze. You helped me draw the border when the ink starts to bleed. The water's getting colder and the waves begin to freeze. I wash it to the shore and bring you home to me. Take some time to feel alright again. Let's rewind to where you and I began. Take some time for these ones to mend. Let's rewind to where you and I began.
Troll kicking.
Let's rewind to where you and I began.
Sorry guys, I'm troll kicking.
Take some time for these monster men. Let's rewind to where you and I began.
You know Red Bar was a show before it all over. Ah, fuck. Ah, fuck. That's how everything works if you were first, I guess. You guys are out of your minds.
Black Beatles in the city.
Who wants to be a mod and kick out dumb trolls so I don't have to pay attention to it? And don't be one of the trolls going, oh, mod, because I know peeps.
I sent flowers, but you said you didn't receive. But you said you didn't need them. That girl is a real crowd, please. Small world, all her friends know of me. Young bull living like an old geese. Quick release the cash, watch it fall slowly. Frat girl still trying to get in. Haters mad for whatever reason.
Dan, I will take your call if you call in, I promise. Give me a minute.
Lose it when the DJ drops the knee. Getting so gone, I'm not blinking. What in the world was I thinking? New day, new money to be made. There is nothing to explain. I'm a fucking black Beetle, cream seats in the Regal, rocking John Lennon lenses, like to see him spread eagle. Took a bitch to the club and let a party on the table.
Again, I would love an examination of Dan Wolf. I would love to see your life. Because if you dig into, I swear to God, you don't even have to go far. You dig like one layer deep in any of these fucking guys, these chat guys' lives, woo, you will find a cat and a fat wife.
Small world, all her friends know of me. Young bull living like an old geese. Quick release the cash, watch it fall slowly. Frat girl still trying to get in. Haters mad for whatever reason.
That's where your argument doesn't make sense. You can't. How do you take my livelihood? You can't take it. You convince 17 people to like drop their overdose subscriptions, and then you go like, "We took his show." It's like, okay, I'll be over here making a living at it still.
Black man, yellow lamb, red light though. They say they grew out, them just came in through the side though. It's so much money on the floor, we buying school clothes.
I bet.
Why you bring a money machine to the club for? And a pint of lean, pound of weed, and a kilo. I Euro stealth pass, I hate her like a rondo. I upgrade your baby mama to a condo. Like Chapo, serving yayo to the gringos. Black Beetle club closed when I say so.
Gotta go get some water. I'll be right back in a minute. Sorry. Let's put on a better song because this playlist is shit.
Young bull living like an old geese.
Anybody want some old? What's some old olds?
Fall slowly. Frat girl still trying to get in. Haters
I think my new crush is gonna be DMX.
Smoke in the air, binge drink.
We'll bring DMX back.
When the DJ drops the knee. She's a good teaser.
He never went anywhere.
And we blowing reefer. Your body like a work of art, baby.
You ready, Mace?
Party people in the place to be. It's about that time for us to.
Yeah, what you know about going out? Head west, red legs, TVs, all up in the headrest. Try and live it up, rock jewel, bigger truck, piece all glittered up. Stick a kid, nigga, what? Jig with a cut, sip crisp, spit it up. Hoes rock, get your nut till I can't get it up. I'm a big man, get this man room. I done hit everything from Cancun to Grand Tune. Why you stand on the wall, hand on your balls, lighting up drugs, always fighting in the club. I'm the reason they made the dress code. They figure out what and why when I'm in my fresh clothes. Dresses, I suppose, from my neck to my toes.
Stop the rumor that I'm not fighting trolls. I'm here. I'm fighting trolls. This will be troll day.
By the E, get a key to the Lex to hold.
Oh yeah, the Brooklyn street cam will be up hopefully tomorrow. I had to order a new drill bit for the wall. I gotta go through the wall and run cables and shit, and the drill bit I bought was too short. They got to put a big old hole in the wall. But we do have a Brooklyn cam. We did get our first snow over the weekend. Brooklyn snow time.
Come on.
I wouldn't change you if I could. I wouldn't change you if I could. I wouldn't change you if I could.
You can't understand, we be Waikiki, sipping DP to the TV look 3D. Little kids see me way out in DC with a Z3 Chrome BBs. They wanna be me. Niggas talking shit, they ought to quit. Unfortunate, they don't see a fourth what I get. And those be the same ones walking while I whip. Just started seeing cars cause they auction it. So while you daydream, mama say they gleam. And I deal with hoes that pose in Maybelline. One time you had it all. I ain't mad at y'all, now give me the catalog. I show you how daddy ball. 6 cars and power to 5 big stars. Sit up CEO style, smoking on cigars, nigga. It's like y'all be talking funny. I don't understand language of people with short money. Come on now.
Bad boy.
Yeah.
You make me feel so good.
Come on.
You know you make me feel so good. You know you make me feel so good.
That's what we do.
Bad
Yeah.
boy. I wouldn't change you if I could. I wouldn't change you if I could.
Come on.
I wouldn't change you if I could.
Dumae's got the ladies. Do Puff drive Mercedes. Take hits from the 80s, but do it sound so crazy? With me personally, it's nothing personal. I do what work for me, you do what work for you. And I dress with what I was blessed with. Never been arrested for nothing domestic. And I chill the way you met me. With a jet ski, attached to a SC. Smoke my Nestle, no mad rap, ass cat where my check be. Problem with y'all, I said directly.
Oh yeah, guys, I've been doing this new drill bit.
Now I be the cat that be hard to meet.
Alright, I put my hoodie on because it's warmer now. The heat's getting heated. We have like these electric baseboard warmers, and it takes forever to get warm enough. I've also decided I'm growing my hair out through the winter. No haircut till April. That'll be 8 months. And then I'm doing a man bun. Decided to do a man bun. I think they're cool. I was watching an episode of Broad City, and there was a guy Abby was flirting with who worked at a store, and he had a man bun, and I said, that look for me. I will be honest with you. It's going to take some time. My hair's not that long, but I will grow it out. As soon as I can wrap it around my neck and put it in my mouth, we'll know it's bun season. Just kidding. Man buns are instant panty droppers. They are not. Do you really like a man bun? All right. Phones should be open. So we can try to get, I'll have to put the headphones back on to here. And apologies for the phones being really low. I don't have the board's very complicated, and I've obviously done something to it. But it's not as simple as a fader on a channel. Like, it's programmed inputs to go to a different output. Dan, I said you could call in. You can't chat. You're just a troll. Trolls, hit the bricks. We don't like trolls. But I will, if you want to call in, I will answer the phone. I will be watching the thing. Nobody's trying to not take your call. For all I know, that was Dan on the phone before. And everyone calling in, if you are a troll, you don't have to do the thing where it's like, hey man, what's up? No, I'm not one of those trolls, and then talk about something, innocuous for 2 minutes and be like, oh, by the way, just do it. Just do the bit. Just get to the bit. She doesn't really like man buns, right? That's not a thing. No one's into man buns on that level. Hello?
Hi, is that a roar?
Wow, that sound is good. Hold on. All right, now we have good sound. Good.
How you doing today, my man?
All right, hold on. Let me put my headphones on so I can hear you.
All right.
So now the board's fixed, apparently. Go ahead.
Hi, my name's Jimmy. It's nice to see you, Pat. You can't grow a beard like that in Wolf Cannon. You're a fat faggot.
Ah, man. What?
You're being watched.
By who?
I don't know.
Why are you watching? Stop watching me. I'm doing a show. I hate it when people watch my show.
That's a nice roar. I like that. Nice beanie. Yeah. Have a good one. You're being watched.
Well, thanks for your call. It's nice to know people are watching. Stay tuned for all of it. Oh man, man bun and a beard. No. I'm not doing it. A man bun is a joke. Come on. Splatrick Dumpton. That was a good one. Banned. No one calls me Splatrick Dumpton. That's hurtful. I will not. You say that shit in our chat room, you're fucking gone. You think I'm gonna sit around and be called Splatrick Dumpton? You're out of your fucking minds. I have a master's degree. I don't need this. You think I got an internet connection just to be called Patrick? What was it? Dumpton? No. Nope. All right, here's one. Hello?
Hey,
Hey, I fixed it. Whatever the phones were fucked up, I fixed.
Oh, good job.
So now we can
better now.
No, yeah. Whatever.
I know how you can beat Mike.
Okay, I'm good. I'm ready. Let me get the pad.
So as we've already seen, Gavin beat Mike. You know, Gavin McGinnis. All he had to do was pretend that he didn't exist.
I didn't. What did
But
they?
here's the catch.
What did they
Here's
get
the
a
catch.
fight? What did they fight about?
Well, they fought about because Mike was making fun of Gavin's autistic friends, and Gavin didn't like that.
It doesn't seem like Mike would be the guy to make fun of people.
Okay, so this is how you win. So
Okay, yes, go ahead.
you gotta ignore him. You gotta pretend like he doesn't exist.
Right.
And you gotta be better than him. It won't work if you're not better than him because
Okay.
he's just gonna keep shitting on you.
Well, right. Yeah.
So you gotta get better than him.
Okay.
And then you gotta pretend like he doesn't exist.
Right. But if I get better, then I want to pretend, so I can gloat. I don't want to, then I want to.
That's why you won't get better, because for you it's about pride. You gotta put your pride away, and you just gotta be better than Mike David.
Okay.
You get what I'm? You see how detailed?
But
my
now,
strategy-
do you have any of those tips that you didn't have earlier?
you gotta be mean.
Meaner.
You get meaner. Like
So
mean,
can I
like-
try? Can I practice on you?
No, not on me.
Well, let me try. Let me just try some. It's not real, but you can tell me if this is like what you had in mind.
No, Mike David's never made fun of me. That's why he's not. That's why his show's doing good. You don't want to make fun of me.
But
you
I want
gotta
to.
be
I'm
me.
not making fun of you. This is just a practice to show you
You get one free shot.
the type of style that I would do.
You get one free shot.
So okay. Well, I can do as many free shots as I want. It's my show.
No, it's my call, so I'll hang up.
You can hang up, but then I get unlimited free shots because people are still listening to me.
Yeah, but I'm not listening to you, and that's how you win.
But you're
Remember?
lying. You are listening. You are listening. You are.
So far, I am. Yeah, currently I am.
You're not
And-
going anywhere. Watch. Look, I'll hang up on you now. I bet you call back. Boom. Let's see if he calls back. Troll line.
Yeah, we're gonna need you to get naked and spin.
Get naked and spin.
Yep, that's what's gonna happen.
Here?
We're gonna need to-
Right
Yep,
here?
Right now.
Right here today.
Yeah.
Now I haven't shaved my pubes. Can
Yeah, we're
I
also
can I
gonna
do any
need
kind of
shit
personal
and
could I
piss
do
all
some
over
personal
yourself.
grooming? Could I take care of a little
No. You do what we tell you to do.
how's that worked out so far?
You're a faggot. Nobody likes you. 40 people in the chat. Bye.
Nobody likes you. 40 people in the chat. Bye. All right. So you guys aren't good. You guys will call in and call in and call in, then you take your call and it's like, you suck, you're the worst, you're fat. Bye. And then you get nervous and you run. Manscaping is a must. Mike has an anti-show. Hello,
Hey, Pat?
Pat.
Patrick?
Either one.
Hey, I've been banned from your chat. What's going on?
We're banning trolls, sir.
I'm not a troll.
Oh
I
man,
didn't say anything.
I don't know. A lot of clicks, man.
Yeah, you're useless, Pat.
That hurts. Hello.
Hello.
You're on.
Okay, I'd like to read a review to you. This is a review of Patrick Melton's show at Edinburgh.
In Edinburgh? Okay, go ahead. I read all these on the show, but go ahead.
Okay, all too quickly, his series of simplistic statements have changed the tone of the show altogether. If things weren't tense enough, Melton tells the audience to lighten up, which unsurprisingly doesn't sit well with an already agitated group.
What is your speech impediment?
What do you mean?
You know what I mean.
Let me carry on.
Not the accent. No. What's the impediment? What's the impediment?
Well, let me just carry on and you can work it out for yourself.
No. Just tell me and then I'll be able to move past it because it's hard to listen.
Genuinely hilarious. Thankfully, breaking an uncomfortable silence. However, it's not long before sweeping generalizations return, encouraging another audience member to do the walk. The walk. This is people walking out. The hour ends on something of a high when Melton describes various forms of animal reproduction.
Sex. That's sex.
Of envy
That means sex.
Detachable octopus penis.
It's
and
like
talk of the
babies.
awkwardness of oral sex for giraffes.
Yeah.
Engages the audience once more. But
That's
after
what it is. It's the letter R. You can't say the letter R.
Insulting comedy for the majority of the show.
That's what it is,
It's hard
right?
for Melton to make a proper comeback. 2 stars. Patrick Melton, my least favorite everything.
Yeah, I read these on the show. No one's trying to hide from reviews on an internet.
What?
Why do you think that's an insult?
Because it's all an insult. It's 2 stars.
What is your speech? Is it a cleft palate? Or did you just never learn the word R?
Was to insult your stand-up comedy act that you took to Edinburgh.
People loved it.
Which people? Because
everyone who came to it loved it.
Oh, you've got a good review, have you, somewhere online?
No, I don't have. The reviewers didn't like it because it's anti-politically correct.
No, that's not true because
it is true.
PC comedians in Edinburgh. What about Frankie Boyle? 5 stars.
Yeah, you're right. Frankie Boyle and Bill Burr, guys who are famous. We talked about all this.
So it's not about political correctness.
So a perfect example of it is Jim Jeffries or who's the big Daniel Sloss. Those guys, when they were unknown, look up Jim Jeffries just 6 or 7 years ago. Look him up. He got 2 stars from the same reviewer who then goes back now this year and gives him 5 stars.
Yeah, Jim Jeffries, he's got a good career. I mean, he's like
he's on fire.
What are you doing? What's your career?
That's what you got out of what I just said?
You're like Jim Jeffries, aren't you? You've got a.
That's just what you got out of that? Like I made a point and then you heard a name, Jim Jeffries, and went, Jim Jeffries, he's got a career in it. He's got one and he does things in it. What about the point I just made?
I don't know. I weren't listening.
Right. That's my point.
What's your point?
Okay. Do you have another one or is that it?
No, that's it.
Thank you.
All right.
Okay. I will address any trolls, but you have to come in with even the Tim guy, I feel like he was kind of fair and level. Because I sat here and I said, I'm taking your calls and I let you say anything you want. And there's still Dan in the chat going like, no, he's not. Fight back, I believe. Learn the word R. Good one. Yeah, good point. As soon as I said it, I heard it. Well, this is my point. You can sit around all day and just watch. It's the easiest comedy in the world. We still do it, and it's funny every time. But it's very easy to watch. We would say this when we would listen to Josh Denny's podcast for 2 hours. We'd watch it and pause it and comment on it, and we'd say, this is so shitty to do because it's the easiest thing to do. I could literally play anything and just make it look so stupid. Like, honestly, no one's going to be proud if you sat there and fired up an episode of Mike David's show and just sat there and watched and paused every line. It would just, first of all, is it a show? It'd be really bad because he'd be watching something else, pausing it. So it'd be like 3 different levels. Oh, here's another call. Hold on. Sorry. Hello.
Faggot.
faggot, 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 faggot.
Yeah, they're out. Like, you know how like if you Google something embarrassing, like like a minute ago when I Googled average penis length, like not that I care, but like some people would be like, oh great, now that's in my search history. Like you should have to have in your call log, in your call history, who the call was to and what it was about and what you said. Because I just picture somebody looking at their call log of that and just seeing that they called somebody enchanted faggot for 48 seconds. That'd be pretty funny. And this call here to Nobody Likes Onions, where you just chanted faggot on the phone for probably 28 seconds. What was that about? And then you have to explain it. Hello? Hello?
Hello, Patrick.
Hello?
Yeah, I said hello, Patrick.
Yeah, I said hello.
Yeah, hey, me, Dan Wolf. How you doing, bud?
Oh, did you finally got through?
Yes, I did. Why did you lie about all those times I called?
Clearly, I've not been taking calls, Dan. Clearly, I've been avoiding your call.
I posted a screenshot.
No, I want to.
50 times.
I want to. Okay, but I've been sitting here answering calls that come in. I'm not avoiding your call.
You said you weren't receiving any calls. I called.
I wasn't receiving any calls, Dan.
50 more times, and you said you didn't get any calls.
I'm going to put together a compilation album of trolls, and this is what you guys will. The whole thing will just be like, your levels aren't high enough for the phones. I can't hear myself. You didn't answer my call, my troll call on the first ring.
So you're going to put out a compilation of all your blunders?
Yes.
You're just going to do the work for us? Please do that, actually.
Yes. Okay, you're on. You're on. Hold on. No. Hold on. You're on. You've had 2 hours worked up to this, and go.
Nice attempt there to put me on the spot.
It's not an attempt. Go. You've the whole chat. It's been fucking documented well for hours that you've been trying to get on. Now you're on. It's the big time. Go.
Yeah, nice try. I'm not going to perform for you.
It's not a try. You've been bitching in the chat room, and then when you finally got through, all you could do was talk about how you couldn't get through and you couldn't get through, and it was so urgent. Now you're here, and now you'll go. I'm just saying, it's documented. Everyone knows you were trying to get on. Everyone in the chat saw it. Dan Wolf. I can scroll back in the chat log. You can see it, guys. I'm trying to call. And once you get through, now you're through, and go.
Thank you. Patrick, can you start spinning, please?
Yes. I'm actually already spinning. The camera's actually just spinning with me.
Well, you need to be naked and shitting and pissing with a bonus.
Well, I don't think that's going to happen. That seems unreasonable.
Everything will end if you just start spinning.
What will end?
Everything.
You in my chat room every day? I don't give a shit. You're welcome in my chat. Come on in. I'll ban you.
Of course, you need
repeatedly.
in our chat. Otherwise, the numbers will say 3 and nobody else will come in.
Do you think
the same 3 people in the chat? If we're not there,
do you understand that 0.01% of people participate in live shows? Who gives a shit? Go on. Fine.
Okay, so who cares who participates in the live shows? Who cares who watches on YouTube? So where are all these listeners at that?
Okay, so let me say
live and YouTube.
Well, nobody said 60,000. Okay. And second of all, okay. And let's just worst case scenario this motherfucker out, okay? So
that's always your scenario is worst case. Patrick, worst case scenario, Melton.
You don't even know what that means because I'm trying to make your point for you. Now you're just fighting air.
Oh, thanks. Because I'm going to really rely on a 37-year-old failure to make my points for me. I think I can do it on my own. Thank you.
What am I failing at?
Are you serious?
Are you serious? Are you serious?
Where do you want to start?
Dan, let's go over your stats.
No subscribers. You got 2 stars.
I have no.
In Edinburgh.
Okay.
You need to start spinning. You have no guests. You said you were going to get a bunch of big name comedians on, and then named J.C. Coakley. Like anyone knows who the fuck that is. Nobody knows you in the comedy world. You're not succeeding at anything. You have a roommate. You don't have a girlfriend. You talk about a Roomba 45 hours a day and talk on the phone to Steve fucking Kern. I mean, let's get serious here.
Okay, so let's say all that's true.
Okay, less.
I have no listeners. I got 2 stars and me and Steve Curran all day on the phone. Okay, now what?
And your girlfriend.
And my girlfriend that I broke up with. Go ahead.
Ooh, juicy. Let's get some more of those details, please.
It just didn't work and I dumped her.
So, I don't think you talked about that on the show. Cause I don't think that's
No, I don't talk about. Why would I talk about, some poor young girl?
Talk about your real personal life because you just like to lie.
Some poor young girl. Why would I bring some poor young girl's trash?
Okay.
You can't just. That doesn't get anybody when you act like it was something. It doesn't make it something. You can't go, whoa, okay. That doesn't make what you just heard a thing.
Why do you think this is an argument?
It isn't. I'm saying.
We don't need to prove anything.
I'm saying. No, why would you need to prove anything when you can just speculate endlessly? No, so let's say everything. So again, Dan, why don't you let us have a conversation? If all this stuff is true, if all that stuff's true, okay, now what do we do?
Now we laugh at you.
Okay.
I mean, what do you mean? Now what do we do? What do we do or what do you do? You keep doing all these blunders and we keep laughing. That's how it's going to keep going.
Okay.
What don't you get?
Who said I didn't get it? Okay.
Well, you just said, what do we do? So that means you don't get it. You want to know what to do. And I'm telling you that's what we do.
Okay.
We keep laughing.
Where does that leave this call?
Spinning.
Okay, now what do we do on this call?
Well, I say we start with getting a tour of your apartment. That'd be a good start.
Oh, you think you control anything? Can we? I'll make you a deal. 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 This is exclusive.
An aquarium.
You'll be a hero. You want? Listen, this will be what you want. You want to be a big hero back in the Red Bar group. This will be what you want. I will give you
more than anything.
This is I know it is. Look at you.
Yeah.
This is the deal. This is the deal, and you will be the hero.
You got it all figured out.
I know you do. You're a little toy soldier. Listen. You will be the hero. You will take.
Tactic.
Listen.
Never mind. I don't want to debate with you anymore. You're right. I'm a fan of NOL.
You're not debating. You're just making you're showing what you are. So listen, this is the deal.
What am I?
Listen, I've already told you. Listen, this is the deal. You're so dumb. You're not even interested in this deal that's going to make you the hero.
I don't make deals with losers. Just show us your apartment. We're not making deals.
Okay.
Why would I make a deal with you?
All right. Well, let me know when you want to do the deal. Call back in, okay?
Okay, let's do the deal.
Well, you didn't even hear the deal.
Yeah, I don't care. We're just fucking laughing at you. Start spinning.
Okay.
Let's see that Roomba. How many peanut M&Ms are in there? Let's see. Take off the bag.
Probably 17 because Shuby can't stop spilling them.
Oh, yeah, Shuby.
Shuby really does. I really am still finding peanut M&Ms from Thanksgiving.
Okay, that was a good bit before. Still good. Still killing.
No, it's just nuts that a person can drop so many M&Ms. You know, if I was eating M&Ms, none of them would make it in my mouth. You know that. That's true.
Remember when the watch first started? In your first episode back, you just very hastily read through news stories when you had never done that before?
I've never read news stories on the show.
You didn't just sit and fucking scroll through Yahoo and read the stories and going, well, today there's an accident on Interstate 43 and, somebody...
I do remember when we covered... I do remember when we covered the Interstate 43 accident. That was good.
You're avoiding. Do you remember? You had never done that before, and all of a sudden...
We do every show. That's what we do every show is talk about the news.
No, you don't.
Okay. Well, if only there were some recordings of earlier shows, but they were all lost in a horrible fire.
Okay. So you're saying before that you always hastily read
Dan,
the story.
You're losing the chat. They're calling you King out of it.
No, who? Curran?
They're calling you a puppet.
Or George Canoe. You only got 2 fans.
They're saying you're
people in the chat.
No, this guy. I've never even seen this guy in my life, and he said you're a puppet.
Oh no. Okay, guys, you're right. You're really getting to me.
Nobody said they were getting to you. I'm just telling you what the chat says.
We're not talking about me. Let's talk about all the guests you're going to have in New York.
Yeah.
You're not spinning it. The only thing you're going to be spinning is your fat body around while you're shitting and pissing with a boner. So let's start talking about the guests.
Okay.
Where are they?
Which guests?
Anybody would want to see. Yeah, you fucking bring Husky on. We're supposed to go, ooh, Husky.
Well, first of all, people like Husky, and I like Husky, and we get along well, and we have a
People,
good
you don't
rapport.
Have, we're talking. You don't have fans though. We're talking about you could have a sizable audience.
Well, I'm not
Which
gonna
would be
bring.
better for us.
I'm not gonna bring Stark. First of all, this is a
Wait, why
ridiculous
wouldn't you
meeting
bring
to
a
have with
star
Dan
back?
Wolf.
Why wouldn't you bring a star comedian back?
Well, we will. I mean, it's not saying we won't. I just don't. I'm not forcing, somebody promoting their new book to come on my show.
Why do they have to have a book? Why can't you just have a comedian on?
We do have comedians on.
No, yeah, those aren't
Comedians on almost every show.
Remember when you said you were moving to New York? You're like, oh, we get all these big name guests. Where are they?
You're right. I didn't have big name guests come to my living room studio. Now we have a studio. We'll have guests.
Exactly. There we go. You are embarrassed. And do you know why?
Because it was a shitty studio.
No. Okay, where are they now?
Well,
Oh, wait, you've been getting the modem. The fucking modem.
yeah,
Did
you're
you get
right.
all those cords taped down yet?
See, these are the jokes that you guys made up and laugh at. They're not even like, nobody even said that.
Yeah, that's what we're doing. We're laughing at you. I don't know.
Right,
what
but then,
don't you get about that?
but then you can't ask about something you made up. That's not
I
a
can
good
do
get.
whatever I want. You're
You can, but you're proving that you don't even know how comedy works. Like it has to be something real that you make a joke out of. I mean, you got to learn comedy. You can't do a thing where you go like Uranus is the third planet from the sun. How about Uranus, third planet from the sun? Like, that's not a good one.
Maybe you should learn some comedy so you don't get 2 stars for 15 grand. Was that an even trade?
Wow, man. God, I didn't even
You
think
can't
about
just say,
that.
oh, man, let's discuss that. Let's actually get into that. You can't just keep saying that they were PC and that's why they gave you 2 stars.
No, they didn't like my
Nobody liked
comedy.
it.
That's why they gave me 2 stars. The reviewers didn't like it.
And nor did the people. Where's
No.
the new fans from Edinburgh?
There's everyone who came out liked it.
So where's the new fans, though?
I was the one standing by the door talking to people after every show.
Okay, so, I mean, where are the fans? Where are they?
What do you mean? What
They're
does
not
that
on
mean?
YouTube.
What does that mean?
They're not on YouTube and they're not watching the live show. So they're doing, where are they watching from?
I don't have it. You already told me that I don't have anybody.
Yeah, I know.
You're contradicting your own. Pick a premise.
Where are they? You said they were coming
They
from
don't
where?
exist.
Okay. Are you going to start spinning that?
Every fucking thing you do, you go, okay. Do you do that at work? Are you in meetings just going, okay? It's
No,
not a
why would I
good,
do that?
you're not, it's what a nervous loser does when they don't have anything.
Could you imagine anyone being nervous talking to you?
Yeah, you have a million verbal
Why do you-
crutches
why do you-
and your
why do
voice
you
keeps
assume
getting
you
higher
have this
pitched.
presence? You always do that. You go around and you think you're bullying people, and people are like, "Oh, watch out, Patrick's here."
I'm not bullying anybody. You called me. You're the one whose voice keeps getting
Anybody
higher
would be
pitched.
nervous
You could talk to
talking
any
a
behavioral
37-year-old with
You could
no
talk to
money
any
and can't
behavioral
afford a motor.
therapist and they would tell you that when your voice gets higher pitched and you keep repeating a catchphrase like, okay, you don't know what you're doing. It's falling
So
apart.
You're going to psychologist to learn about speech
It's
patterns?
unraveling for you, is what's
You
happening.
got me all figured out there. Any more psychological analysis there, Chief?
See? You said chief. It's falling apart, Dan.
Yeah, I'm dying.
Dan, you're repeating things like guys say around the water cooler at a welding shop. Like, okay there, chief, you're falling apart.
Okay, good joke. So are we going to start?
You
spinning?
just did it again. You just came back to it with that
Okay,
again.
good
You
joke.
just did it again.
Okay, good
Oh
joke.
my God.
Yeah, I'm fucking with you, you fat idiot. Relax.
Oh boy. It is
Getting- oh, you
fucking
did it again. Watch, guys,
unraveling. It is bad, Dan. Dan, it didn't go how you thought it would. We're
No,
sorry.
it went well.
Yeah, it went great. 2 stars,
Like, I
Dan.
tried to-
Dan,
I
2
think
stars.
you got it all.
2 stars, Dan,
You spent $15K.
for that call. Okay. Yeah, none of these allegations are false. I did spend 15K. I probably spent closer to 17K, if you want to be honest. A little out of pocket on that trip. Okay. Oh, we have to get that isolated as a clip. That needs to be on my board. Because it is the most nervous, shaky, you're running out. Call in. Is this him again? Let's see. Hello.
Hey.
Yeah.
Matt, what's up?
What's up?
Do you use Shuby's odor to mask your pants odor?
Do I do? Say it again. I missed it. Sorry. Ah, you hung up. Did anybody catch it? I heard Shuby's odor. I really wanted to hear it. That one missed. Call back in. I will let you do it again. Hello.
Hey,
Yeah.
what's up, Patrick? These people, they're being very mean to you.
It's very insensitive.
But I've noticed you're trying to get meaner to them.
Well, no, just when Dan wouldn't let okay, if you want to call and have a conversation, fine. But you can't call in and then just be like, okay, like you're falling apart. Get off the phone.
Yeah, but if he manages to ruin your show, then he's accomplished his goal.
Well, he's not ruining my show. I'm on here now just doing this.
No, I think he won that. I think he's
Okay. All right. That's fair.
But last two callers were telling you about how you need to be meaner, and meaner is funnier. And I think you're trying to do that, but it's like looking really bad. Like you're not good at being mean. So I
Right.
don't think you should be meaner.
Okay. Good note.
I think that you should practice on smaller targets. Like these people that are calling you in, they're destroying you. You got to practice on shrimps, little babies. You got to look at gaming YouTube channels and stuff like that, and just
I'm not
start
into
shitting all
gaming
over.
though. I don't know if I can watch that.
Something shitty on the internet you can find, then you can build back up. Because right now your show is going really bad.
Yeah.
Red Bar is asserting dominance over
Yeah.
you.
No, I've read that in some of the reviews. I've read that.
Well, dude, stop that, man. You're not being funny when you bring up reviews like that. I know. so
No,
many
I did.
people
I was reading some of the latest trends.
Okay, all right. You're being delusional to yourself. I am giving you honest advice.
I know. I'm trying to
And-
fucking make points out of it. Go.
You're trying to make jokes.
No,
Now
no,
you're
no, no,
calling
no,
them
no.
points. You can't do that either. When you do a joke, you got to fully commit. You
Yeah.
can't weasel out of it by being like, "Oh, I was serious, guys. I was serious." You got to fully commit to that. You understand me?
No.
So, okay. Well, I try to help you out, but you're not helpable, it seems. See ya.
Do you have any other? Okay. They go so fast. Hello.
Hey, what's up, Patrick? This is Nick.
Hi, Nick.
Hey, I'm just wondering why it took so long for you to finally nut up and address all this shit. Like, it probably would have went away so much longer if you just defended yourself. It's kinda sad.
I'm not defending it. I just noticed it.
You
Actually,
just noticed it now? It's been going on for a year.
I
You can't say
just
you just
Googled myself and I was like, holy shit, who's this guy?
Did you see all the memes? There's some pretty good ones, I gotta say.
No, I got blocked. Could you email them to me?
I totally will, yeah. I'll email you.
Patrick
We
at
got
nobodylikesonions.com.
We got binders on you, Patrick.
Patrick
Binders.
Patrick at nobodylikesonions.com.
Hey, will you play a song on your show?
Just do the will you
it's
do
called 2 stars.
Hold on, let
It's
me
fucking
finish.
dope.
Let me finish. Will you send me the memes though? Just the memes.
Just the memes? Okay. Will you
And just the
play
funniest ones.
just the funny, the cream de la cream?
Yeah.
Okay, Patrick. Will do. You suck.
Somebody said oh yeah, he said nut up. Did you say nut up?
I did say nut up. Yeah.
I like that.
All right, cool. You suck. Bye.
Oh, you got me at the end there. Well, today has been one of the most enlightening. And I think I've learned probably my lesson. Hello.
Patrick,
Yep.
you're in shambles.
Yes.
Why
Any
did you think
any
Josh
advice
Denny is your
for reconstructing this?
bit? Why did you think Josh Denny is your bit?
Why do I think Josh Denny what?
You said Mike is stealing Josh Denny from you. Isn't Mike the one who started the shit with Josh Denny?
No.
Well, we have a recording of him on your show calling out Denny while he was still your co-host. So that's a lie.
Yeah, he called out Denny. We had called out Denny 2 years prior.
So he was his fool before you.
No, you didn't hear what I just said. We have been calling out Denny for 2 years.
No.
Since 2011, since Josh Denny said he was in a plane crash and said gays were all choosing to be gay in 2011.
You had him on your show.
Well, yeah, I like Josh. Josh is funny. I like Josh on the show.
On your show.
I like Josh on the show. He's funny.
Yeah, he's hilarious. For all the wrong reasons.
Wow. Every one of you guys go into that. Yeah, he's hilarious. You're all, it's an archetype, like the people who will call in and do this.
Have you taken a look at yourself in the mirror?
Yeah. Here's the thing about me. I'm the best I've looked in 15 years, so it's great for me.
You look like you use pizza sauce as shaving cream.
I agree. It's not pretty, but it's still the best I've been.
That's sad. That's pathetic.
It probably is, but at least I have confidence in my voice. It doesn't waver, and I don't go into a gay lil.
Well, I guess you got me there.
I know. I guess you got me there. Whatever. Right.
Why do you have to scam money out of all your fans?
Who did I scam money from?
Anybody who signs up for the overdose.
What?
What?
How is that a scam?
You cancel their subscription. You would think when somebody pays for a product, they would get something back.
What are they not getting?
What?
What do they not get? You're helping contribute to it right now. What are they not getting?
You cancel their subscriptions.
Who did?
After they pay for it. Why would you do that?
Who's canceling anyone else's subscription? That doesn't make sense.
Screenshots.
You have screenshots of me canceling people's subscriptions.
Your fucking roommate, does he get on your computer and cancel people's subscriptions?
Yeah, Shuby handles that. If you have a problem, if you forgot, hey, I get it. If you forgot your password, you need to call Shuby.
Yeah, it is a joke. Stealing
Are you logged out? Are you locked out? If you're locked out, you need to restart your browser.
Right?
Make sure your computer's unplugged. Try to relog in. Clear your cookies. Clear your cache.
You're the showrunner. This is your show. You're in control, Patrick.
Clear your cache. Try it now.
Wow, that's another good one.
Did you try it?
You're on top of the world. Why'd you private all your YouTube videos?
What do you mean?
That's pretty straightforward, Patrick.
Why did you private all your YouTube videos? What does that mean?
You put them on private.
What YouTube videos?
All right, another good point.
No, which ones? Tell me.
The show.
Old shows? Because we only give the last 50 shows out free. So periodically I lock down shows.
Oh, yeah, you lock down shows. Sound like a successful man, locking down your own show.
That's not even something new. I've done that for 3 years.
You know what else isn't new? Any of your fucking bits.
Wow. Somebody just drank some spinach.
You always talk about how Josh Denny has these old shitty bits, but you've been doing the same bits for 7 years.
Yeah. They were unrecorded. Yeah. Now they're recorded. Yeah. Now I'm writing new stuff. And when I go to Edinburgh next year, I'll have a new hour.
What? Oh, yeah, what happened to your new hour? Didn't you promise the fans that you would put out a new hour from Edinburgh?
Yeah. It's being edited.
Yeah, I promised things.
You guys all go like this. Hey, if you raised the money for the modem in 45 minutes, where was the show in 45 minutes? Hey, you recorded an album in Edinburgh. Why didn't it come out when Edinburgh was over? It's like it's being edited. That's what an album is. Oh, by the way, if you ordered a poster, because some people, hold on, I'll be right back with you, but some people did order posters. They're on the way out. The company is sending them out.
Great. I'm sure tons of people are ordering posters.
Well, no, it was limited to 75.
Oh, yeah. What about these emails to Mike, by the way? You said you emailed Mike. You tried to talk to him.
Oh, he fucking knows.
Oh, can we see screenshots? Can we...
Of mine?
Of Mike.
You want me to put up screenshots?
Yeah.
I don't take screenshots. I don't have the hard drive space.
Oh, I don't provide proof of things. I just say things.
The funniest thing ever is for one of you guys to go, I don't...
From my fan.
The funniest thing is for you guys to talk about proof.
Yeah, that actually is the funniest thing. You're right. You're really getting us, Patrick. You're really.
Dude, you can hear it in your voice. You're empty.
Another good point.
Right.
Anyway.
Yeah.
You're doing really good.
Anyway, I'm gonna go. This is beneath me. I don't have time for this other than all day when I have time for this.
Remember when you got caught trying to sell drugs? You got arrested?
Yeah.
That's not a successful man. You're making a living off this show, but you had to sell drugs.
I wasn't selling drugs for money, you dummy. I mean, I just had some drugs and was selling them and got arrested.
Okay, you just had them. You didn't post it trying to.
This is what anybody, you can't even go like, I had some drugs, and then somebody just takes a fucking verb and goes, oh, had. Oh, yeah, had them. Yeah, I had drugs, dummy. That's not a get. Oh, you just had them. Right. Some people to have drugs. You fucking loser.
Wow.
You guys can't make something out of a nothing with a reaction. That doesn't make a thing. You have to actually make points. I know over there, you guys just circle jerk each other off on memes and making up facts. But over here, you can't just go to somebody like, he said he just had drugs. Who just has drugs, right, guys? Like. Anyway. Yeah, go on.
My point is, you're not successful. You say you make a living off this show.
Yes.
Get 40 people in your chat. All of them are Red Bar people, except for Curran and some other fucking loser.
Dan Wolf.
No. Where are all your fans?
They're gone. I told you guys, there's none left. They're all gone.
That's sad. You're a sad human being.
I am the sad human being on the phone.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, you are.
Are you going to deny that you talked about getting on compound? But that's another lie.
Are you gonna deny? Yes, find the proof that I tried to get on compound, please.
You were talking it up.
No, find it. If you find it, I'll believe you. Don't tell me about it. Find it, and then I'll believe you. Send it to me. You have my email. You're already gonna send me the memes. Put it in with the memes.
Yeah, that's what I.
If you find it, well, no, it is what you guys have time to do. So you guys will go find it, and when you find it, by the way, and when I get it, I'll post it on my group and go, guys, I tried to get on Compound Media. Here's the proof. Boy, am I eating my foot. So as soon as I get it, I'll even post it and go, look, guys, I tried, failed.
You try a lot of things.
I know.
Well, have fun living with Shuby, Patrick.
I do. I enjoy Shuby. Shuby and I are closer than ever in their new apartment. We love hanging. We hang a lot.
Yeah. You sound confident.
Shuby's a fun guy to hang with. You know, Shuby has hookups at places. He's also becoming a better boy.
Yeah.
So Shuby's not a bad guy to know. You guys all shit on Shuby. Get over it. He's brown. Let it go. We live in a post-racial, post-9/11 world. Okay, so
You're going nowhere.
Please say you're sorry to Shuby. Thank you. Hello.
Hey, Pat.
Yep.
All these guys calling in, they're with Mike Redbar, right? Like the Dan Wolf guy on the phone, the trolls?
Yes.
They got a problem with Edinburgh, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I got my Edinburgh tour to you right here. It says, Patrice Martin. Answer this,
Yes.
and they'll shut up, because they got nothing after this. It says, Patrice
We know about the shirts that you made to troll.
shows and 25
We know.
every day of the Fringe.
Yep.
What happened to every day?
There were 25 shows.
You didn't release them every day like you said.
Never said they would be released every day. Matter of fact, said
yes, you did.
no. Find even if you guys find the audio, even when you find the audio, even when you find the audio, you'll find it say that they won't come out every day. Even when you play the audio of it, your own audio, it says they won't be out every day because we will be busy. Everybody knows that.
You screwed your donators.
Yep. If anybody wants a refund, you let me know.
I want a refund. I gave $10 to your move to New York.
I doubt it. I doubt it.
All right, bye.
Bye. The commitment. I can't knock the commitment to the hustle. To the growing. All right. Did they really make a t-shirt? Yeah, they did. I actually would like to order one of those shirts, but I'm afraid he wouldn't send it to me. I would buy a shirt. Their lives revolve around Enola. That's not fair. It's not fair because it's revolves around hating a lot of people. I'm one of the people. We'll get more attention now that I'm reacting to the trolls, but that's all it takes. Hello?
Hello?
Yes.
What's that, Patrick?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, this is a real fan. I was just calling to let you know. Well, mostly to let those guys know. There are actually fans out there. And this is quite an interesting experience listening to this show.
Yeah.
I don't really get, why is, does Red Bar just not have anything else to do, or?
You would honestly have to ask him the motivation behind it. I mean, I have theories, but
They seriously just seem to have really latched on this Edinburgh thing, and I don't.
It's whatever they think will get to me. Like if anything, it's everything. So they try to probe everything, which is what trolls do. So like, first I'm fat. If that doesn't work, then I have no money. If that doesn't work, the show has no subscribers. If that doesn't work, I went to Edinburgh and failed. If that doesn't work, I'm not putting out a CD. If that doesn't work, they'll say I'm not doing it all until I do. Like, you're not going to Edinburgh. You'll never raise the money until I raise the money, until I go. And you'll never do 25 shows until I put out 25 shows. So then now it's like, well, he did put out the 20.
I couldn't even, I was listening because as you were coming out with the shows, I couldn't even keep up with them, to be honest with you. Like, I know you probably didn't, I know you didn't put them out like every single day. I think you do like clusters. Or
I know they were, and I know they were lagging in the beginning, but I can't tell you how fucking the people who were there know. Like, anybody who was in Edinburgh knows, but I was knocked on my ass with how busy. Like, I had no fucking clue what I was getting into, and it was crazy. It was nuts.
Oh yeah, for sure. But like, I didn't even finish the shows until maybe a week or two after. Like, I was still going through. I was listening to, well after you're already back, because it's just like there's such a fucking huge amount, and I don't, just mainline them every single day, like one after another. Like,
well, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it again next year, and we're also gonna do 25 podcasts next year, and we're not even gonna do a fundraiser for it this time. So they'll just be there.
Are you gonna have some of the same guests on? Do you know?
We'll definitely have some of the same guests. Some people I really love.
Yeah, what is it? The one kid, the drunk fucking the guys who had the song. I like those guys.
Yeah, I like the Good Kids. They were funny. Daniel Sloss is great.
I like that the gay guy. I forget who is the black dog.
Oh yeah, 2 kids and a kitten. It's 2 kittens and a kid, or some shit. Yeah, he was. I actually met him. We were pissed drunk. And I invited him on the show, and he reminded me, and I was like, "Oh shit! I probably wouldn't have normally invited that guy," but he was actually really fun.
Yeah, I thought he was a good guest. I thought he was good.
And then, and also Neil Portenza, this guy is so fucking funny.
I like,
he shit his pants on the way to the show. He shit his pants on the way to do the podcast.
He's like, I seriously didn't even know who he was, because I'm sure he's big over in wherever land where he is, but
yeah,
he was really good. I was super surprised. Like, I was like, who the fuck is this crazy asshole?
Yeah, Wes makes a good point. We recorded a show every day. The problem was just we didn't get them up. Like, when we were at the apartment, we recorded and then we were gone. But next year it'll be so much smoother. Next year it'll be so much smoother because we know what the fuck we're doing. So.
Yeah, are you doing a free show?
Yeah, I'm gonna do Free Friends next year, I think.
Okay, because I remember you talking about that, just like pass a hat around or something.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna try that. Then there's no pressure too. You know, it's laid back.
Right, and then Red Bar will lay off you because you won't be.
Oh yeah, they'll lay off. They'll go like, he makes some good points. We'll leave him alone. Yeah, I'm sure.
Doing the free show. They can't hate on the free show.
No, somehow that'll be a scam. Like, he's. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either. All right, I just literally just calling in because fucking shit's fine, going good. I have an overdose subscription and I never got a cancel.
Don't tell people that.
All right.
Nobody believes anyone still pays for overdose. Shh.
All right. You have a good show, Pat.
Later. Oh God. Yeah, I can't let anybody find out I'm a Postmate now. Oh my God. When you see the people come, especially now that it's like fucking freezing out, like I think it's 22 in New York today. I don't know what that is in Celsius. -10, -15. Anyway, and then you if you order food and the Postmates guy comes or whoever, the seamless guy, when they come and they walk up to your door and I go down to my door in a t-shirt and shorts, just chilling in my warm apartment at, 2 p.m. Just haven't showered, haven't done shit. I'm watching Nashville on Hulu. And then this guy is out in the fucking freezing cold delivering my chicken fingers. And he's getting a $2 tip. Can't be good. Take more calls. Okay. Hello?
Your parents are dead, fat man.
Who told? Have you been hacking into my genealogy.com account? You know what? Actually, at Christmas time, that does hurt. Hashtag poster pricks went to Twitter's top 10 trending. Nope, didn't work. We didn't really try. That was a problem. We didn't go out with those stickers. We ended up throwing them all away at the end of the run for the most part. On the last day, we went out and really fucking put them out, but by that time, it was too late. The last day, everybody's gone. I don't know if I'll do a show on the last Monday again. Everybody told me not to do that. Wings. My other thing that I'm getting shit about is smoking and wings, apparently. That's a big thing everybody gets me about. So. Oh, let's just do the trolls again. Sorry, guys. I'm kicking trolls. Steve, will you be a mod? If I make you a mod, I'm going to make Steve a mod and he can do it. Or Wes, will you kick people? I don't want to have to deal with this. I'll make a few people mods. If somebody's by a computer, Megan maybe? Or Megan's not here, is she? What about you, Lauren? There. Now we have mods. Anybody who knows how to mod. Just kick out these guys. We don't need this negativity. You're welcome to call in, but I don't need to look over and read dump truck pork steak. That's hurtful. And especially around Christmas to call in and tell me my parents are dead. Well, I have to spend Christmas with the seamless guy. So that's bad. Anyway, it's sad to see those guys do that job. That's a horrible job, delivering food. A lot of these guys ride the subway and stuff too. And ride a bike. You're riding your fucking bike? Can I mod from my blackjack? Probably not. If you really have a blackjack phone, you're out of control. Hello?
Hey, Patrick.
Hi.
You really need to stop doing this. It's not funny anymore. The people who are picking on you, I mean, it brings up bad memories of my childhood.
Yeah.
And just seeing somebody just get grade school playground mangled.
Yeah.
It's hard to watch, but it's I keep watching because it's when somebody gets a scab on their knee, You pretend to cover your eyes, but you're looking. And this is.
Oh, I just banned Lauren by
on your
mistake. I
entire
didn't mean to
show.
do that. I'm sorry I banned you, Lauren. I don't know how to undo that.
And you need to stop banning people.
Why? You wouldn't
they might
let
be
that
looking-
stop it. You wouldn't let somebody in your house just throwing rats at you.
They're not in your
Oh,
house.
stop
They're in a
that. This
public
is my
chat run by
house.
Ustream.
Stop that. Even your Dark
owned
Lord.
by
No. Because I know for a fact if our people go over to your Dark Lord and Savior's chat, he kicks them out. So stop that. Get out of here with that. That's a dumb argument.
Okay, Mike Redbar is retarded for doing
Yeah, that's a
that.
dumb
You made
argument. That's a
point.
dumb argument.
Okay, you made a point.
Okay.
But
I'm going to hang up. I made a point, everybody. I win. I won one. I know that was rude to hang up, and that is the first one I've hung up on, but I will tell you this. I won that. That was a win. Put it down. If you're keeping the scores, put that one down. That was a win. If you can figure out how to unblock baby mama drama, if any mod can figure out how to do that, that was a mistake. See what you made me do, guys? You made me ban one of my mods. You're fucking up my day. This is probably the same guy. Is this the same guy? I hope so, because I hung up on you just for dramatic effect.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, go on. I'm sorry. Do you understand why I did that, though? That was a cool, like, slam dunk for me. I was like, I win that one.
Yeah.
Okay, so now you can continue. Sorry.
So, why did you have to rent out the house that you were staying in Edinburgh?
What do you mean?
You rented it out to somebody else.
We rented the room every night.
Is that how Airbnb works? Do they let you do that?
Well, yeah, everybody who stayed in the house contributed to it.
Oh, so it's not against their terms of service.
Everybody who stayed in the house pitched in for the house.
Yeah. Okay. So you rented it out.
Okay, listen, I'm gonna let you do it, but you have to stop doing that because you're doing it again, Dan.
No, you're doing it again.
Dan, you're doing that. Okay. I'll let you do it. I'll let you do it, but you can't. All your arguments can't be. Okay.
We let you do things around here, okay?
Okay. He's doing it again with the okays. I can't. If you call back in, here's the thing. If you make a good point, I'll go, okay, that's fair, and then rebut it. But if I make a good point, you have to acknowledge it. You can't go, okay. It's like, yeah, we rented a big apartment, and then and by the way, you guys are so dumb. Mike doesn't do the same thing. Doesn't he use Airbnb? Everything you guys are mad at, it's like everybody does that. Stop that. You're being so stupid. This is like calling in and going like, isn't it true you share your Netflix login with people? Like, that's not against the terms of service? It's like, yeah, man, it is. No. Dan, you've bombed 18 times today. You can't do it anymore. I'm not going to let you. You have to get another person. No, you have to get another person to call in and do it. You're not capable. You're not the hero this city needs. I will sit here and take the shit, but you guys got to get somebody better. Dan is making you guys look like fucking idiots. Get one of the guys who knows how to come in, say the things, and punch out. I have more respect for that. He's worse. You know, the guys who come on say that. I have more respect for the guy who calls in and goes, faggot, and then hangs up. He said what he wanted to say and punched the fuck out. You know, Dan Wolf is a guy who calls, has nothing to begin with. You know, fights, clamors like a rat in a bucket trying to get out. This is Dan Wolf. He fights and fights to get on. No one's taking my calls. I need to be heard. You know, pounding the desk like a little baby. And you let him talk. He's incapable. He can't carry on a complete sentence. I'm high and drunk on cough syrup. Out of my mind. And I can carry on a full conversation. These guys, you can't have a guy call in who's misrepresenting you guys. And I hate to tell you, League of Hate, how to do your stuff. You can't have someone coming in going, oh, okay. Oh, he's not a good representation. Curb it. Curb Dan. Get somebody good. What's wrong, Wes? Oh, sorry. If you leave the room, Wes, it undoes it. I think. Somehow. Oh, hi, Jonesy. Maybe I don't get how it works. I restarted the chat. Yeah. Anyway, no more Dan Wolf. I can't argue with that. He's the worst one. Like, he's the worst dummy. And I know he's the worst dummy because he was like a big fan of NLO. And the minute like somebody told him, no, NLO's dumb, you shouldn't. He goes like, oh, yeah, no, you're right. It is dumb. Like, he's one of these wafty guys. You got opinions. You think it sucks. That's fine. You got your own, stuff. These guys coming in, it's like, tell us about the truth about the modem money. It's like, okay. And I get it. Like, I get trolling, so I understand what's happening. No one's really up at night. But you can't have Dan. You can't have Dan calling in. It's bad. It's embarrassing on both of us. It's not even a fun thing anymore because you sit here and you imagine him like in his walk-in closet away from his wife, like hiding to do it. And it's not fun. Like when you hear him go, okay, it's like, we kind of know you're not a real guy who does this. Hello.
Hey, what's going on, Patrick?
Yes, go ahead. You sound by the way, just compliments already on the confidence.
Well, thanks.
Yeah.
So a few callers ago, they said you were canceling subscriptions, and you said they didn't.
Yes.
But I was actually one of those people. I subscribed when you went to Edinburgh.
I canceled your subscription?
Well, somebody did.
Well, why would I do that? That doesn't even make sense. That's why I didn't entertain that thought. I mean, why would I go and cancel anyone's subscription?
Well, the day after I got it, I couldn't log in anymore. So, and I didn't forget my password. So you guys changed something, but
well, that's weird to go. It's weird to say. Obviously,
for 4 months afterwards.
It's obvious. Well, did you email me?
Yeah, like 6 times, and then you finally emailed me back and said, "I don't know who you are," and I said what my username and password was, and you never responded.
Okay, well, shoot me an email right now, and I'll look.
Every month I had to call my fucking bank and.
Well, that's madness. You're an idiot for that. Then come on.
Why? Why am I a fucking idiot? Because you were.
Well, you would cancel. Oh, come on! No one would do that. Call the bank every month to get the charge off. You would cancel the thing.
Yeah, I did. And then the next month, you charged it from a different fucking account.
I thought.
What I said. It looked like you
I went and found a different account of yours and charged it.
I guess.
How would I find a different credit card number? How would I do that? See
what?
Well, shoot me an email and I'll look. But how would I go find a different way to charge you? That's illegal.
Well, I don't know. That's what the bank told me you were doing.
The bank said I went and found another account and just started reaching in and taking money.
The bank said that you were taking it from separate accounts every month.
That doesn't make sense.
How does that make sense?
How? Because I'm not allowed to do. I wouldn't. A, I don't know how I would do that, and B, you can't just go take someone's money. They have to provide the account. Like no one went and like guessed your account number and took money out of it.
No, of course not. I set it up with my account number, but it didn't come
out.
out.
We don't let you set up a thing with 2 different accounts.
You drew it into a separate account the next month. I blocked that one. You drew it into a separate account the month after that. So it was a different account every month. They couldn't block. The one was blocked. They couldn't block it again because you took it out of a separate account, or you took it.
You're too dumb. You're too dumb to overdose. You don't deserve
it. Really?
Yeah, because no one would go through it. You're insane. Nobody would. If anyone was doing that to my bank accounts, you know how fast I'd nip that in the bud?
Yeah, I did. Every fucking month that it popped up.
That's not nipping in the bud. That's going back and just, okay. So this was a long roundabout troll. But the confidence, but the confidence, well, it doesn't make sense, so it's not honest.
The fucking chargebacks from fucking Wachovia or Wells Fargo.
You just said to me, what you just said to me was you didn't get 4 chargebacks from Wachovia, as if I'm sitting in front of my balance sheet. And no, we don't really usually get chargebacks.
Well, look at it. You don't have parts for your.
Why would you do that? Why would you every month go and have a $10 thing taken off instead of telling them cancel that and don't let it bill my thing again?
Don't you fucking think I did that the first time?
No, you didn't, because you got billed 3 more times. So you didn't.
Yeah, because you're a fucking schemer.
That doesn't make sense. You are allowed to go on PayPal and cancel it. You're allowed to go on Stripe and cancel it. You can do it. You can do it.
Well, I couldn't log back into my account.
Oh, because then I went and found your other account and charged that. Right. No, that makes
So
sense.
how can I log back in? That's what I emailed you about the first time. How do I log back in to cancel my subscription?
Shoot me an email. Shoot me an email with your shit.
So we can listen to your shows in Edinburgh.
Shoot me an email with your shit, and then I'll look at it. But what you're saying doesn't make sense, so it's hard to believe you. And I'll in the middle of troll week. Hello.
Oh, sorry, I think I got the wrong number.
We're getting wrong numbers now. Hello. 2 people hung up in a row. Maybe I can use this to go pit. No, I'm still smoking this fag. Nigga, I be smoking this fag. Gotta go, guys, said somebody. Trolla la 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 la. I smell corn in the. I don't know what that means. I want to take that call seriously because anybody who's like having a problem with overdose, I do want to help, but also it's hard when you're like, then it started just charging another account. It's like that doesn't make none of that's allowed. Like I'm not going out. Are these faggots still unemployed and dancing the Mike Puppet dance? I don't know. If you're smart, you do this from your job. Let's see. Hello.
Why did you set up a fundraiser under a fan's name? Was it to avoid the IRS? Are you trying to scam the IRS?
Yep. Don't tell.
Okay, well, we're reporting you.
Ah, fuck.
No, seriously, you can't just avoid the question. Why did you set up a fundraiser under a fan's name instead?
Hey, I can't avoid the question. I don't have to answer anything to
No,
you.
You do.
I don't.
No, you do.
I don't.
Well, you're a fraud.
Well, that's not.
The IRS.
That's
knows
something
it.
I
You
wish.
know it. You're finished.
I wish that wasn't leaked out there.
Wow.
Another wow. Oh, he hung up. Hello.
Hey, you're fat and gay.
Who told you that? Give me his
Everyone
name.
knows.
Give me his
Red Bar
name.
owns you.
Give me his name.
Fuck you.
Who told you I was gay?
Everyone knows.
Who told you?
Everyone.
Name names.
Everyone knows.
Who did one of my lovers give me up?
No, everyone knows.
Why does everyone who calls and accuses me of being gay talk like that? You're fat and you're gay. Everyone knows. Everyone knows.
Because you're fat.
What grade are you in?
I don't care. You're fat.
So I nailed it. And he hung up. I smell corn on the crap. The caller said Overdose was taking money from the same account into different accounts. No clue if that's true, but that's what the claim. Not that different accounts were being charged. Why would I go into different accounts? That doesn't even make sense. Hello? Hello?
Patrick,
Yeah.
huge fan of the show. Just wanted to call in and say, fuck all these trolls and everything.
This sounds real. Go ahead.
Anyways, there seems to be some sort of crackle on the audio. I don't know. Are you aware of this? There's like a crackling, like an old vinyl. I think what's happening is it sounds like one of your Roomba sensors is lining up with the audio or something. I don't know what's going on, but is there any way we can get that fixed?
I'll give it a 4 because brevity is the soul of wit. You got to get you got to get it down shorter. Shorter setup, shorter punch.
Thank you for the
Yeah.
tips. I could really use some more.
Try writing it down. If you're calling into a show, you can write it down so you don't, have to get nervous and flub.
That's complete.
Is this Dan?
Nope.
This is Dan. Hello.
How come you couldn't afford $100 modem.
Because do you know how much $100 is? Do you think I take that lightly?
This is sad. You are a really sad human. Like, this is out of control. You're the only man who just goes around begging for money from his fans all the time. Doesn't even produce content for
Is
them.
that true? Is that true?
Yes.
Okay.
You can't just. Why do you always get so defensive? You can't answer any questions. You go into this weird defense.
Dan, are you married? Are you married?
Wow, deflecting.
No, because I do hear homosexual in your voice, and I'm wondering if you know yet.
Well, you are turning this around on me now, but you've been exposed as a fraud.
I'm not turning it around. I haven't been exposed. You guys just speculate.
You set up fundraisers under other fans' names.
Yeah.
So the IRS doesn't know that you're getting this money.
No.
You run.
First of all, have you seen my tax return? A, it's not filed yet. And B, nope.
Wow. You don't file your taxes. The IRS is owed a lot of money by you. The fans are owed a lot of shows.
Yeah. How many shows are the fans owed?
We didn't get all of our Edinburgh shows.
You did. You got 25.
No.
Go count them again. So you can't even count. You can't even count.
I can't.
25 Edinburgh shows. Go count them.
I have counted.
Then you're not counting because there's 25. That'd be a weird lie for me to tell, Dan. That'd be a weird lie when it's on the feed.
I'm not Dan, first of all.
You are Dan because you're doing the same. You're doing the same voice.
No.
No. No. That sold it right there. That was proof. No. Okay. You're gay. You're a gay guy. Come on, P Melt. Just be honest. Well, again, the 25 podcast thing would be a weird lie when anyone can go count those on the feed. Like, that's a weird, you know what I'm saying? Nope, there weren't 25 Edinburgh shows. It's like, okay, well, I think they're on the feed. Dan's voice is too annoying. Be back later. Okay. I'm going to go piss in a minute again. We'll take another break. So everybody can regroup, get their calls together. I don't know how much longer I'll do this. I do have a little bit of stuff to do today. What time is it? 1:42. So get organized, get it together, pick a spokesperson. Hello.
Hey, Patrick.
Yes.
Man, I saw you smoke that weed, and you probably shouldn't have done that. You're starting to think everyone's Dan Wolf, and they're out to get you.
No, that was Dan. That was Dan. There's a signature. I know you're not. I'm saying there's a signature thing in his voice.
Oh yeah, no, he hasn't called in a while. I don't know why you're.
Okay. Okay. Well.
Well, I did have a question.
Yes.
What's with the smoking cigarettes? I can't. Every time you smoke, take a drag.
Yeah.
It makes me cringe.
Why?
Where did you learn? Did someone teach you?
Where did you learn to smoke cigarettes? Is that what you were just going to ask?
Yeah, it kind of feels like you.
Where did you learn to smoke?
Like you're outside your parents' house with your friends. Well, not your parents' house, but
Well, I'm
some of their
inside.
parents' house,
I'm inside.
just learning to smoke out back.
Yeah. Pretty good.
I'm sorry, man, but maybe lay off the weed. You're fumbling.
All right. Oh, anything else? Hello?
Oh,
I didn't want to hang up on you. I was just trying to see if there's anything else.
Oh, I don't know. What did you want to bring up?
Oh, you called me.
Well, I mean,
Don't be Dan Wolf. If you're done, hang up.
Don't be. Oh, okay. I actually am Dan Wolf.
No.
Yep.
No.
There's a lot of us.
Wow, you really changed your voice then.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Dramatic.
I'm really good at impressions.
All right. Anything else? I'm fat. I'm gay.
Nope. I think we're good. I think a lot more people are going to call in here soon, though.
All right. Sounds good. I'm going to go take a bathroom break. Thank you. Bye. Be right back. Hate hour continues. Grab your asses, smack your glasses.
Yo, drop your glasses, shake your asses, face screwed up like you having hot flashes. Which one? Pick one, this one classic. Red from blind, yeah, bitch, I'm drastic. Why this, why that, lip stop asking. Listen to me, baby, relax and start passing. Expressway, head back, weaving through the traffic. This one strong should be labeled as a hazard. Some of y'all niggas hot psych, I'm gassing. Clowns, I spot them and I can't stop laughing. Easy come, easy go, Evie gon' be lasting. Jealousy, let it go, results could be tragic. Some of y'all ain't writing well, too concerned with fashion. None of you ain't Giselle, can't walk and imagine. A lot of y'all Hollywood drama, cast it. Cut bitch, camera off, real shit blasted.
I had to give you more. It's only been a year. Now I got my foot through the door, and I ain't going nowhere. It took a while to get me here, and I'm gonna take my time. Don't fight that good shit in your ear. Now let me blow your mind. They oughta thank her, crank her, makes me complete. Shake her, haters wanna come after me. You ain't a gangster, prankster, too much TV. Snakes in my path, wanna stop her at me.
Now why you gritting your teeth? Frustration, baby, you got to breathe. Take a lot more than you to get rid of me. You see, I do what they can't do, I just do me. Ain't no stress when it comes to stage, get what you see. Meet me in the lab, pen and pad, don't believe. 16's mine, create my own lines. Love for my wordplay, that's hard to find. Sophomore, I ain't scared, one of a kind. All I do is contemplate ways to make your fans mine. Eyes bloodshot, stress and chills up your spine. Sick to your stomach, wishing I wrote your rhyme.
I had to give you more. It's only been a year. Now I got my foot through the door, and I ain't going nowhere. It took a while to get me here, and I'm gonna take my time. Don't fight that good shit in your ear. Now let me blow your mind.
Let your bones crack, your back pop, I can't stop. Excitement, Glock shots from your stash spot. Fuck it, thugged out, I respect the cash route. Lockdown, blast this sets while I mash out. Yeah, nigga, mash out. D-R-E, backtrack, think back. E-V-E, do you like that? Ew, you got to, I know you. Had you in the trance, first glance from the flow too. Don't believe I'll show you, take you with me. Turn you on, tension gone, give you relief. Put your trust in the born winner, listen to me. Damn, she much thinner, no, now I'm complete. Still styling on. Brick house, pile it on. Ride or die, bitch, double R. Can't strong. Beware, cause I crush anything I land on. Me here ain't no mistake, nigga, it was planned on.
I had to give you more. It's only been a year. Now I got my foot through the door, and I ain't going nowhere. It took a while to get me here.
I'm repacking a bowl. That guy said I had smoked too much weed, so I'm gonna smoke some more.
Now let me blow your mind.
I'll take any of you on at weed. Like, if you think you're like a weed guy, I'll fuck you up.
Just Blaze. Oh, baby. Killer. All the girls see the. Look at his kicks. Look at his car. All I say is. Look, mommy, I'm no good. I'm so hood. Clap at your soldiers sober. Then leave after it's over. Killer. I'm not your companion or your man stand. You hit me when you wanna get rammed in. I be scrambling with lots of mobsters. Shot for lobsters. Cops and robbers. Listen, every block is block. But she like the way I diddy bop. You peep that? Mink on Maury kicks plus Chanel ski hat. She want the, so I give her the.
I'm not used to the auto ducking on the board yet.
Yeah, she playing with for the South, Kim, dig it out. Lift
I've done it manually for so long that it's weird to have it do it automatically.
Montana with guns with
Like,
bandanas.
usually if I want to talk, I'll fade down the music. But now the board's programmed. If I start talking, it brings the music down. When I'm done talking, it automatically raises it. I start talking again and it comes down again. It's like a big magical feature of this board, but I'm not used to it, so I'm doubling it, I'm fading it down too, and then... But that doesn't... You gotta get used to it.
Bail money, shit. Where the fuck is my? I got trust for my. That's why I fuck with my. That's my nigga. He gon' come get his. He got love for us. That's my.
When he got caught with the, we went to court for the, just me and my, and we saying, be on the block with my.
Faith in the ducking? I don't know what that means. Holler.
This is for the sports cars, Bonitas, Jimmy's, PJ's, old school, 18th at the sports bar, 8 or 9 on the, holla at your boy, killer, holla, listen, it's the DIP, plus the ROC, you'll be DOA, your moms will say, shit, ain't no stopping them, guns, we got a lot of them, matter of fact, guru, start.
I'll beat you all at weed. I'll beat you all. Bring your weed face. Dare you. Fuck with me. You'll get weeded. You've been zipped. Let's continue. Hello?
Hey, Patrick, what's up?
You tell me.
Listen, so I was wondering, whatever happened...
What is with all you guys' voices? I've made fun of like 7 of you now. You'd think like when you call in, you would man up a little bit. Do a confidence pose before you call in. Do a power pose.
Listen, Patrick. Let's make
Listen,
this about
Patrick.
you and not me.
Yeah.
All right? I want to know what happened with Butch Bradley and the small claims court. What happened there?
Well, the company dissolved itself, so there was no company to sue anymore.
Why not take it to a personal level?
What does that mean?
Why do you need a company to go after when you can go after what's his fuck and his partner?
Well, Butch Bradley technically didn't own any of the comedy club. It was all Kobe, and it was a corporation, so he's not personally liable for it. So the whole Butch Bradley's Comedy Hideaway is done. It is now the Atlantic City Hideaway. It's a whole new company, and they just do events. I think they had midget jello wrestling or something.
Interesting.
So there's no, like, I can't, I don't even know if I didn't have a lawyer for any of this, so I don't even know if I can sue Kobe individually, but I would assume not since it was a corporation.
I think you need to, and you need to produce some documents showing that, you know, you pursued it to the fullest in order to...
Well, I can show you the claim of dissolution or whatever.
A valid credit card number, too, if you can...
You need a valid credit card number for me?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
We're going to need that social, too.
Visa or MasterCard?
Both.
All right, MasterCard, you ready?
What about that new Discover? We don't want none of these maxed out ones, too. We know you're maxed on all your cards.
yeah, that's true. No, this is a debit. You want a debit?
Sure, yeah.
Is that easier?
Yeah, let me get some of that sweet overdose pie.
Okay, it's 4628 3996 7021 2344.
And is this your wing card?
No, that's a set. Do you need that?
Is this the one you get points of B-dubs for?
I wish I had, there's no B-dubs anymore in Brooklyn.
Oh, man.
It's bad.
All right, then. Well, I'm going to go ahead and charge a whole lot of stuff to this card, and we'll talk to you later, Patrick.
Can we have an honest discussion?
Sure.
What happened, man?
I don't know. You know, it's just...
Because you know you have a signature voice. You know I know who you are.
Who's this?
I know who you are.
You know who I am?
But what happened?
Well, who am I? First, let's get that out.
Well, you were on board for a while, and you were one of the last ones. You know, you're one of the last to turn.
You know, well, if you would have responded to all this a whole lot sooner.
No. You're missing the point. This is about seeing who people are. You know.
Well, for me personally, it's just a whole lot more fun.
I agree. I totally understand that element, so I don't begrudge that. All right,
And
that's a fair answer. You see how I tell people when they give a
Show
fair
up.
answer?
Yeah. No, you're being fair right now.
All right.
I like that, but
Listen, you take care of yourself.
Continue until morale improves.
Okay, I appreciate it.
Thanks, Patrick.
You're one of the good soldiers. I do like that guy. He hates me, I think, now. But he's been a fan for a long time. And we don't need to blow up anybody's spot or anything, but he knows. He knows I know. Iconic voice. It was JB, everybody. Oh, somebody was just calling in and I missed it. I'm sorry. Get back at me. It wasn't a legitimate. What kind of loser lets a faggot steal his comedy club? Okay, well, I don't know if we need to do that. I still would love to know the real story behind that. Who knows? I don't like being, that's the most hurtful part about this is being called a bad comedian. It's like, come on. Mike, you worked me as a comedian at your club. That's a hurtful thing, I guess. That is not Greg from Domino's. It's not real. I don't think that was actually Domino's, Greg. Okay, no calls in a while. Well, this is been eye-opening. I do have a list here full of notes on how to improve the show. So we'll be taking that under advisement. Be more angry. Don't be angry. It doesn't work. We're going to finally confess. Nut up. I have nut up. That's all I have. So I think that was one of them. Raw thunder. What's nothing, like Mike says, huh? I don't know. I will say this. I don't trust his partner, Kyle. That Kyle guy. I don't trust that guy either, necessarily. But in fairness to both sides, I can say neither one of them ever screwed me over financially. I was never screwed over or lied to really by either. So that I can't even use that as a guide. Like, well, I did get fucked over by Mike or I did get fucked over by Kyle. Like neither one of them told me some bullshit and then didn't follow through. But I heard he did spend all of the sign money on a motorcycle. Wasn't that sign money? Oh yeah, because they were in a like a club, like a dance club or some shit. And they didn't have a sign, and they were supposed to buy a sign. I saw the sign. And apparently the sign said Honda. Okay, now that I say that out loud, I do have to say that sounds like something, again, it's almost like the guy calling and being like, then when I canceled it, you found another one of my accounts and started charging that. It's like, it's so outrageous that you go like, he stole the sign money and bought a motorcycle. Like, that would be instantly known or traced back. So, now that I say that out loud, it sounds, and I am really high, but that is really funny to say out loud. Like, like you show up to the club and your partner's like, where's the sign? And you just pull up on a new motorcycle. You're like, I don't know, man. Did you see this new bike? Why are you making this show about Mike? Maybe he does on you. I don't care. Well, this was my thing for an hour, and then now we're just in overtime. This is just for the kicks. I am enjoying just sitting back getting high. My cornea is fucked. I tried to put my contact in this morning. It burned. So that's not supposed to be something that happens when you put plastic in your eyes. Also, don't put plastic in your eyes. Hello?
Patrick.
Oh, boy. You again?
Yeah, me. I'm listening to you, and you're spinning my fucking story wrong. I never said you charged my other accounts. You kept charging my one account from multiple accounts, so I couldn't cancel.
I don't have multiple accounts though. That's like I don't have two companies that can charge.
I don't know about that.
Well,
So my
that's the point.
my
Like
bank lied to me
every
then.
one of
They
your
said,
every
"Oh,
one
well,
of
we
you
blocked
guys'
the one."
every one of you guys' arguments is I don't know about that. It's like, well, I do. I don't have like two phantom companies billing you.
Well,
Are you
I
saying you
blocked
had
the one.
you had two subscriptions set up maybe?
No.
So this
I had
is one subscription
set
that
up.
was double billing you somehow.
No, I had one subscription I set up the day you got to Edinburgh, so we could watch you.
Okay.
I paid the money for everyone to use. The next day.
Well,
I
that's a
couldn't log
breach in our.
You had
Is that
canceled.
not a
You-
breach in Airbnb's terms of service?
What? The fuck are you talking about?
Is that not a breach of Airbnb's terms of service?
Airbnb, is that a breach of your terms? I didn't fucking give my account out to multiple people. I just said I got the account. So
People
that I
in
could
our
look
chat
at
are
it. So-
asking if you're broke and you want us to start a fundraiser for you.
No, I'm not broke at all. Thanks, though.
Do you guys? By the way, this is a fundraiser. Please send your money to me. We will take your donations. NobodyLikesOnions.com/gift.
No, I don't need.
Listen, if you make a donation, I'd be happy to look into this for you.
Oh, I'd love to fucking donate to you.
Yeah.
Let me buy you a 50-pack of wings and a carton of cigarettes.
That seems expensive. I was just thinking like maybe $3.
Well, I've been watching you for a fucking year, so I ought to give you something. You've
Fair.
been a great source of enjoyment.
Fair.
I'm actually glad you finally addressed this because it was getting kind of stale, and now, and we can revamp it and start over again.
Oh, put a whole new bow on it. I like that.
Yeah, we got a whole new year, season 2, Measy season 2.
There you go. I'm Measy.
Yeah. Well, those are your shitty shoes you were wearing.
Which
in
ones?
Edinburgh, whatever the fuck those things were.
Which ones?
Those giant fucking floppy fucking things you had on your feet.
Which ones? I wear all kinds of floppy shit on my feet.
I know. They were the grossest of all of them, though.
What kind of shoes do you wear?
I wear nice shoes. Clean shoes.
First of all, that was a very long pause and then just a general answer.
Well, it was really kind of a stupid question.
Well, I mean, I'm just saying, when you call a guy up for the big get, and then you go to the shoes. Hold on.
No, you hold on.
And then you just immediately go on to his shoes. That makes me think that that's the number one thing important to you. So I want to know what kind of a shoe guy I'm talking to. Like, what are you?
I'm wearing a pair of Pumas right now.
Pumas. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I have Pumas.
Yeah. Okay. Well, good.
So what's wrong with my, what do they call it? Measies.
Yeah, you're.
I'm going to start wearing those. Could somebody mock those up?
They were pretty sweet.
Don't the Kanye shoes look dumb though, right? Like all his clothes.
Yeah. They're not for me, but.
Like if you see those Kanye shoes in a store, you would, like, if you saw them in Payless, you wouldn't be surprised, right? If they said Keds on them.
No, yeah, I would. But anyway, I gotta go. I am working, but I wanted to call you back.
Yeah.
I've been listening to you.
They're
Spin
making,
my story wrong.
and I want to say this: they're making fun of you for your Pumas, but Pumas are nice. Pumas can be nice, and
Yeah, I don't really give a shit what your listeners think. They're
well,
fucking
that's
losers.
fucking weird and hostile.
Well, you got fucking Steve Corain as a listener, and ugh, Jesus Christ.
You guys have Dan Wolf. I mean, come on. You gotta admit, like not everybody's top shelf.
Fucking Steve Curran to fucking Dan.
Yeah,
Wolf.
I can.
It's
Steve
fucking apples to
Curran.
oranges.
Steve Curran's gainfully employed and can hold a conversation.
Yeah, but you keep saying Dan, you beat that one. Dan Wolf fucking destroyed you. I listened to that.
Are you out of your mind? He fumbled and mumbled his way through everything with okays and wows.
I could hear your voice quivering the whole call.
I've been doing this for 12 years. My voice ain't quivered once during it. There's no quivering.
Yeah. That's banana.
It's
nuts.
easy.
Yeah, I gotta
It's
go.
easy to see. Now you're even taking my fucking sayings. You guys all love me. Banana nuts. Yeah, that argument about the lips quivering or like even the cry. Look, he's gonna cry. that can't even be to be taken seriously a place you'd go, because like I get it. If I was a new podcaster and this was like some fucking like, stop, give me the respect of like been on the net for a minute. So nobody's over here, and especially like, let me just tell you something. If I was the kind of guy who was going to go around crying about this, I sure wouldn't be on camera doing it. I wouldn't even do it if I was in a bad state of mind where I thought, oh no, I could have one of my famous well up and break down spells. I wouldn't come in here and do that. So that doesn't make that argument, you're losing credibility across the board. No one on camera has ever broken down and cried. That would be the wimpiest move for a man to do. And I would certainly never do it. And if I did, I'd make up an excuse like, and cut the feed and say my internet just went down. Thanks for bringing. Sorry about that, baby mama dramas. But you can't. And by the way, that guy sounded like coherent and normal for the most part. You know, as far as it goes, like I could have a respectful conversation with that guy all day until the end when he got mean and personal because he was hurt about his taste in shoes. But that's the thing. That's the thing too. You guys have to be invested then in the argument you're making. You can't call me up as some sort of like jobber. You're a jobber. I hear it in your voice. I don't know what you do. I don't know if you're a fucking backhoe operator or you know, put the fucking pecans on the Dairy Queen ice cream. But you can tell in your voice you're a fucking normal jobbing guy. You're not a dentist or a fucking surgeon. And for you to call up and then bring up shoes to a grown man, to another grown man, for you to go, and by the way, we make fun of Steve Kern's shoes all the time, but he had to buy those. They were the only shoes in Edinburgh that fit his jolly green giant feet. So that's how that one worked. But if you seriously are taking shoes serious, then you're probably not a with it kind of guy. And then when someone comes back at you with what shoes are you wearing, you need to have a response that makes some sort of sense even in your mind. You need to go, well, I'll tell you what, I only like high tops that have the triple fit, you know, like whatever the fuck it is, you better have an answer. To then come back with a long pause, nice shoes, and then I'm going, no, what kind of shoes? And he's like, well, right now I'm wearing Pumas. Okay. Well, notice the confidence you had when you said that. Well, right now I'm wearing Pumas. Well, then fuck you. Are shoes important or are shoes not important? On the next Nobody Likes Onions. Stay tuned, everybody. Air Force Ones. That's all I wear is Air Force Ones. Pumas are comfortable shoes, but, you know, if you're going to... I can take all of your Facebooks and pick them apart. Every one of you. From the top down. You're all a dork in some way. I bet if we all knew what kind of underwear you all wore, we'd be out of our minds laughing on the floor. It's fine. Can you imagine Steve Kern's underwear? I need to purr. It'd probably be hilarious. Anyway, I like Steve Kern, and I love him as a fan. And the fact that you don't recognize Steve Kern's brilliance, well, you're just one of the minority, and I can't bother. Dan Wolf keeps calling in. I can't. I will not engage in okays and wows anymore. What's wrong with underoos? My underwear aren't embarrassed. Okay. I know some of you probably have, that's the thing. Some of you probably work really hard on different parts of your style. But I could find something in all of you where you're A, unsure, or B, copying. Whatever happened to NLO undies? I didn't know we ever had those. Was that ever a thing? Is that cup empty? It's almost empty. I'm getting cotton mouthy from all the weed. And I'm getting sore in my heart from all the verbal ass kickings I'm taking today. Let's take another one. Hello.
Hey, man, what's going on?
Hi.
Hey, do you remember back in the day when Mike David couldn't afford to get a pizza at the Podcast Expo?
No.
Yeah, I remember back in the day he was selling ads on his podcast at the Podcast Expo because he couldn't get access to his account and he was trying to sell TVs that he got off eBay.
I do remember something about him not having access to his PayPal account, but that I don't remember him not being able to afford a pizza. That sounds crazy.
I just remember you had to
How would you
stuff
fly?
that one
How would you
day.
fly to California and not have the money for a pizza? Or he did ask for a pizza. You're saying he was asking.
Yeah, no, he just couldn't afford anything because he couldn't get access to his accounts.
I would love a pizza.
He's come a long way. Now he gets to troll you.
Yeah, honestly, I don't remember the pizza thing. That is funny. But you know what? We've all done that over the... What do you have, a rock tumbler in the background?
I'm sorry, I just left for lunch and my truck is noisy as shit.
Oh, I do remember that we used to do that all the time, like getting food paid for on the show. Do you remember like Josh and I ordering Grubhub all the time?
Oh, yeah.
So
Well, I don't have anything against fans donating. It's just
yeah.
funny that Mike has come full circle to trash you like this. I'm glad it's finally come about and that you've acknowledged it, though. I have a friend who I lost a little respect for a month ago because he told me he was listening to Red Bar, and he talked about how much they were trashing you on a constant basis. I turned him on to NLO in 2011. He's still a fan, but he listens to both, but I don't know how because I've tried listening to that show.
Well, I don't, from what I see of it, and I haven't watched everything on me because I think it would be impossible. But I don't know. I lost my train of thought because I'm really high. Now I sound like Dan Wolf, or I'm just hollering platitudes. No, I just think, yeah, I think I think he never liked me. Do you know what I mean?
That's probably correct.
But that's weird to me. But you know, you don't have to like everybody, so that's fucking fine. But I tell you what,
Just so you know, I'll be canceling my overdose today, but that's because I just went through my statements, and it turns out I'm paying on 2 different cards for 2 different accounts because I forgot my password and had a card expire.
is this the same guy?
Apparently, I was wrong about it. No, I'm not the same guy. No, I'm going to cancel one of them because I can't afford to be paying for 2 right now.
Well, you know, if our listeners can't afford, listen,
Got a DUI.
if you can't afford 2 overdoses, I don't want you to even have 1. That's ridiculous.
Well, I still need to be able to hear this shit when I can't get in live.
Yeah, that's true. Well, anyway, I appreciate it either way. And you know what? Somebody canceled a SABC membership the other day, which was our pre overdose. Somebody still was paying SABC, and there might be other people still doing it. I just don't really look.
Didn't you get a special badge if you signed up for SABC and overdose? Maybe they're
Well, yeah, when we had the forums and they were hooked together, yeah.
Well, I won't take up any more of your time, but I just wanted to say hi, and I'm glad we finally addressed this because it's just been boring seeing them bitch in the chat and not having their voices heard. And now we all know what a bunch of retards you sound like.
Okay.
Take it easy, big man.
Bye. Yeah, there you go. I don't know about that. I don't remember that pizza thing at all. I remember something about PayPal, but I don't really remember. I forgot about that. The Podcast Expo. Do they still have that? In Cal. Hello?
Yeah, I haven't managed to hang up yet. My phone's still working.
Oh wow. Okay, that was weird. See, I'm not hanging up on people. If a man only talks about another man, isn't that super gay? I heard the forums are a thing again. Oh, here's the other one. Sven is coming for me. Mike's friend Sven from Europe. He's been physically threatening me. That's very mean. Imagine what it's like for me having to walk around looking over my shoulder everywhere I go. Podcast and New Media Expo. That's what it was called. I bet this is still going on. I just bet no one goes. NMX Live. New Media Expo Live. What the fuck is the censor? There's been a problem with the censor lately. Oh, you're booted, you trolls. It's so mean to say that I smoke and eat wings. God, guys, will you please stop telling people I smoke and eat wings? It's so fucking embarrassing to say that I partake in cigarettes and eat food. Please. New media like the YouTube. Yeah, Vlogger Fair. The Vlogger Fair. That's the other argument, by the way, that I know they use is that I deleted all the footage from Seattle. And I can't, I have no way to prove that, of course, because how would you prove that you didn't do something? But believe me, I wish we had it. It wasn't the fucking blowout amazing thing of me going around fucking with people hard that we wanted it to be. We did get there and kind of get shy and stuff, but we had plenty of good stuff. And we were approached by security and asked to leave. And that was on the last day, in the final hour, when we started really fucking with people. And immediately we were approached by security and asked to leave, and we got it all on film. There's no way I would have ever deleted that on purpose. It's just, and I get it, but that's an insane. But how can you prove any of this shit? It's all just you got to speak with your heart and help people. Conference. 2015 keynote. So they didn't have a 2016 conference. This might be dead. Yeah, this New Media Expo, Podcast Expo looks dead. It doesn't happen anymore. It used to be in Ontario, California. Oh, Blog World New Media. Is this it? I can't believe this isn't going. It's such a circle jerk industry that you would think it'd be good forever. April 13th through 16th, 2015, Las Vegas. Oh, right. It did move to Vegas. Okay, we got another call. Hello.
Hey, is this Patrick?
Yep.
Hey, one thing. Why don't you grow a pair and
Oh,
start playing around a
fuck.
little
Why?
bit? Let's hear what you got.
I do. About what?
Roll up them sleeves and just start throwing some insults back at Mike. You just lay down and take it, and you don't even say anything about him.
Why would I say anything about him?
I guess if you just want.
Everybody wants you to do the mic watch.
Yes, do the mic watch. We
Yeah.
want to see this shit.
Why?
This is what the listeners want.
I know, but I don't like.
There's no better radio.
Yeah, I understand that everybody. Believe me, I get it.
Yeah.
And I do have time now. I think right before all this started, I told Mike I didn't have time for a war. And I think he took advantage of that because he knew that I was busy.
Yeah. All right, I got to go. That's all I had.
He knew it was an inopportune time for me. I had to focus on Edinburgh. You really took, I almost consider it a sucker punch. You knew I was in the middle of a big thing. You tried to hurt that. You thought you could really hurt it. And I take it as a sucker punch, a bit of a sucker punch. You should want your opponents to be the best they could be. You should want, competition drives everybody's, and I'm just babbling industry terms. Yeah, this podcast expo is dead. I think it's over. Everything is like from 2015 was one of the last mentions of it. I'm trying to call in. I'm getting a call. Hello?
Hey, Patrick.
Yes.
I'm looking at this from a neutral perspective here.
Okay.
But it seems.
You know what though?
Like
But let me
either-
before you start, that already is suspect. You understand?
Okay.
To
you-
call up
go
and
ahead
go,
hang up
just
on
so
me
you know.
whenever-
No, I'm not hanging up. But just so you know, to call up and go, like, just before Patrick, I'm about to be really fair. No one says that. Who's about to be fair?
All right, take it for what you will. But basically, you either have to fully commit to shitting on Mike David, or you have to pretend that he doesn't exist. You can't beat around the bush either way, like you're doing right now, where you're, halfway making fun of him, halfway doing these.
I can do anything I
weasely
want.
jabs.
I can do anything I want, really. So that's not your place
but
to say.
You can, but it looks bad if you do it a certain way, and that way is the correct way.
I'm fine with
Just
how
letting
it
you know
looks.
that. Take it how you will.
Okay.
See you later.
I'm fine with how it looks. I'm okay with that. I'm just taking calls. I'm addressing some of the trolls today on Trollcast. As you can see, it's winding down over here. I'm at the end of my... this is the comedy goldmine guy. Oh, yeah. Not to sound racist, but yeah, it's the same thing. It's like what I'm about to say. See, not taking calls. Daniel Avocado Wolf. Is that his name? Daniel Avocado Wolf. I forgot about these podcast expos. And I have photos of this. I should look these up and put them on the group. And then people can put them over on the Red Bar group. But I'm the fattest piece of shit. Like one of the fattest, grossest pieces of shit. Like it's so insane how fat I was 12 years ago. It's really, really funny. I'm going to Google Podcast Expo NLO. Maybe we can find him online. Oh, God. Really, really bad. There's a video of me like accepting an award for Tim Henson. Just disgusting. Why would anybody talk to me? What is this? Hold on, this is very weird. I just saw something very weird in the search result. Sorry to just stop cold turkey. This got really fucking weird. So I'm on a website called Podcaster News. And it somehow, when I searched Podcast Expo NLO, this result came up and it said NLO coin has been released. Get rich now, dog, or something like that. Some news site wrote about NLO coin. That's basically why I'm. Do you remember we made up a dumb fake crypto currency? Oh shit. Is Nobody Likes Onions the first podcast to have its own cryptocurrency? Look at this. Nobody even contacted me about this shit. Let's take another. You're on the hate line.
Hey, happy Christmas and happy New Year.
Oh, Jonesy.
Jonesy.
Yeah,
How you doing?
good.
Sounds like a lot of hipster dipsters calling in.
Yeah, well, we get a lot of hate,
They must live in their mom's basement. What a basement, right?
Oh, yeah. Oh, you're doing a crazy Joe bit. Okay. Yeah.
I just wanted to call in and say welcome back and hope you're doing good.
Yeah, I'm doing good. I between an internet outage and just a throat thing I had all weekend, it was shit. But
Yeah, I just wanted to say welcome back and from your dead day.
From my what?
Your dead day.
My dead day?
Dead day. I heard you dying on the.
Oh, my Dia de los Muertos. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that was
welcome
funny.
back.
I think George posted that. I don't know why, but I got it. Do a
Yeah.
show. Yeah, I thought you were talking about the day my show was taken from me.
No, I didn't know it got taken from you.
I mean-
Who would take your show?
It's a rival guy. He's like
Uh-huh.
he's like a sinister bad guy.
Really?
Yeah.
That's all right. I think you're doing a great job. Keep up the good work.
Well, I'm doing a mediocre job, but we'll get better. You know, we always cycle back and improve.
Yeah, there's always room for improvement for everybody, right?
Yeah, somebody said we're doing airing of grievances early this year. Yeah. How you been, Jonesy? You're working for a radio station still.
Yes, yes.
How's
Part-time.
that going?
It's slow. He's kind of new and trying to get his business going. He's got like 3 different things going on at the same time. He owns a internet radio station, and he owns a JUCO college sports station that streams live college events.
Yeah.
And he also has another one another internet radio station that just talks about basically sports all day long. So keeps him pretty busy, but it's just part time, you know, something to do.
What's his internet radio station called?
You can either go to the JUCO Sports Network.
JUCO? How do you spell it?
Yeah, it's JUCO, JUCO.
Now here's what I'm
Or you
thinking. I get a show on his network, and that would show Mike David. You know.
Well, if you
I
would
get
like
a
to
show on the JUCO network. Now who's
Well, I don't know if you want on the JUCO because everybody just, it's just a live stream, internet show.
I do
But-
sports. Have you ever heard me do sports?
No, I haven't heard you do
Oh, I'm one of the biggest sports guys
Yeah.
this side of the Hudson.
The side of the Hudson.
Yeah. Also, that's extremely inaccurate because there's a lot of maniacs out here.
Yeah.
Well,
that's good.
No, I would never do a sports.
Yeah. But he also owns a Mile High Radio Network. It's a Mile High radio station. It's originally out of Denver, but he bought it. Also.
It'd be weird if it was out of Shreveport.
Yeah. But he owns that too, and it's going. He also owns a DJ business too, but I'm not involved with that at all.
Yeah. Well, that's good.
Yeah.
That's good that you're staying busy in your retirement. How far are you from New York City?
Me? I'm about 45, 50 miles.
Oh. See,
Yeah, I'm about like an hour car ride away.
we're going to start paying you 2 days a week to come in, get
You
coffee,
don't want to hire me.
get coffee.
Yeah.
You know,
Have to get your
fax
weed,
things. We'll have some faxing to do.
Do I need to pick up your weed too, or
No, I would love to see you high. When was the
Like,
last
really
time you got
respect
high?
Last night,
Oh, you smoke.
every night before I go to bed.
Okay. Could you do that before you retired?
No, I got my medical card now.
For Jersey?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know Jersey had medical.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, just for medical.
Well, yeah, I'm sure. Just like it was in California when I had it. Soon it'll just be legal. It'll be fine. Do you ever get your kids high?
Yeah, my both my kids are home today, so you have to excuse me.
Do you get high around your kids?
No, God no, wouldn't do that.
See,
I'd be an irresponsible parent.
I would, because, I mean, let's be honest. How many parents sit there and have beer around their kid?
Well, a lot of people do, but
And I would argue that my personality is closer to my actual personality when I'm high than somebody who gets pissed drunk.
yeah, well, I agree with you, but I wouldn't even drink in front of my kids. See, so it's just
It also, yeah, it affects people differently too. Well, yeah, and I would,
Yeah.
like, I understand if you don't want to smoke, but maybe vape or something. I'm just saying, like, morally, I don't have a stance against it. Because I also think it's important for kids, especially kids growing up now. They need to learn like the truth about marijuana, not the shit we were fed, like the dare bullshit.
Well, I was always taught that it's really bad for you, and it's
Kills brain cells, and like.
Yeah.
I mean, it was the worst thing. It was the worst thing you could do. They talked about weed like it was insane.
Yeah.
And it's so funny now that it's been proven not only to be, pretty much harmless when it comes to like killing you can't OD on it or anything like that, but all the benefits for every different ailment, from cancer to diabetes to fucking Parkinson's. Like, it's like a cure-all.
Well, more would be known about it if it wasn't for the pharmaceutical companies, I think. But
well, I think in the next 20 years it'll all be done.
Yeah, I hope so.
Because here's why: because big tobacco is getting behind it.
Yeah.
Like
well, some places they already have Marlboro weed cigarettes, so
This is what somebody says. Wow, this is great content. It's like, hey, it's called content. It's called.
Yeah, I would definitely pick up your weed every day for you. Anything else, I'm a good guy like that.
Yeah. Pick up the weed. Pick up an omelet.
I could do your security detail to the bank with all your the extra money you're taking from people. That
all my money comes in cash. So yeah, that makes sense. It's only like $20 a month. So my real money comes from my job at Popeye's Chicken.
Popeye's Chicken.
But I only eat the wings. Yep. All right, Jonesy. Well, thanks for checking in. I'm glad you're alive and kicking.
Thanks.
Are you enjoying your retirement?
Am I enjoying my retirement? It doesn't feel like I'm retired. Having 2 kids and taking care of the house and stuff. It doesn't feel like I'm retired. I like I said before, I wasn't planning on retiring this early. I got hurt, so I got hit in the chest by an inmate. So.
How does that work? Do you get your full pension?
Yeah, well, I get a certain percentage of my pension, but I also get my health care, for me and my family.
That's good.
Since I was injured.
You just get it. You get it for life. You just get it.
Yeah, I get it for life.
That's pretty dope.
Yeah, thank God. I mean, if I didn't have that, I'd be really screwed.
Do you want to adopt a 37-year-old boy?
I was hoping to.
That's the one thing I don't have, and I still try to do like crunch the numbers on doing the healthcare thing, and it's like I can't justify spending $300-400 on healthcare.
Yeah.
Like
hopefully when Trump gets into office, he'll fix everything.
Well, he is gonna replace it with something great.
Yeah, that's what he said. So.
Now, are you a Trump guy?
I would have liked to see Bernie Sanders win, but unfortunately, he kind of got thrown to the wolves from Hillary. So
Hillary.
Hillary. If I had a choice between Hillary and Trump, I'd take Trump. But
wow, really?
Yeah, over her. Yeah.
Why? I mean, he's like nuts though.
Well, yeah, he's nuts.
You just think you trust the checks and balances the country has to not let him do anything crazy.
Over her, yeah.
Over her what?
I mean, I have a whole list of reasons. I mean,
the thing is, if she would have won, it still would have been a Republican Congress, so that would have been probably okay.
Well, I think that the country's had enough of her bullshit for the last how many years. I mean, look back at Bosnia. Look at what she did with all those emails.
Here's what
security.
I'm concerned about like Trump's not shady. I'm concerned about the abortion thing, not because I care about women's rights. I mean, that's fine. That's a nice side effect. But you repeal abortion.
They're going to kick it. They're going to kick it back to the states. So, unfortunately, it's going to be state by state. It's going to make the decision, I think. But I mean, That's something I don't agree with him on. I think everybody should have that right to have an abortion. If you want to have an abortion, have an abortion. Who's gonna, all
But
these people that are so.
The reason I
against
care about it
abortion-
is, and I've never had to have a chick get an abortion, which I don't even know how, because I jizz in all of them.
Coherent.
But no, I just think, like, if you do that, there'll be all these illegal abortion clinics, and the price is going to go up. And if I ever do knock a chick up, then I'm going to have to pay, 3 times more, and it'll be illegal.
Buy those Plan B pills, and put one in her coffee in the morning.
Oh, Joshua Marks just came in and said I had to smoke weed, so I got to do that. Show juice.
Oh, okay.
Do you ever get high during the day?
No, at nighttime before I go to bed. I mean, if the kids weren't home, I would. But I mean, I got a responsibility. I got to, pick them up from school. I got to, that kind of thing. So I wouldn't do that during the daytime.
Somebody
Unless
said.
I was having really.
Somebody said the audio's an abortion. Is the audio fucked up?
It's got a little crackle to it.
Yeah, I saw that and I got most of it out, but I know what it is, and I'm gonna.
You gotta understand, I'm so used to hearing poor audio all the time. So
No. Before I went live, I saw it, but I didn't want to take the time to track. I think it's a dud cable. I tracked the signal down to where at least it's happening. So I think it's just a bad cable. But I don't know how a cable would be clicking alone. But I'm gonna replace it.
I'm so used to bad audio, so a little bit of crackle isn't gonna bother me.
Weed is the best birth control, kills the sperm. Is that true?
Probably. I wouldn't doubt it. It might lower the sperm rate, but I don't think it's going to kill it.
Oh, they say it makes
if that was the
it
case,
makes your swimmers slow. That's what I've heard that.
If that was the case, if it killed sperm completely, I guess why isn't meth doing that? And why isn't crack and stuff? And you see all these crack babies all the time.
I want. George said this is unlistenable. I want my money back. Yeah, guys, if you'll just donate, you'll get your money back. Jonesy, did you donated for Edinburgh, didn't you?
Yes, I did a long time ago.
Do you feel taken?
No, not really.
Now you're supposed to get a CD, I imagine, right?
I didn't. I think I just donated like $10 or something like that.
Oh, okay.
So
Then you get nothing.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have a big bank account anymore. So.
Wow, you're really cutting me out for your new son.
Yeah, fortunately, my wife has a really good job, so.
Sugar mama.
She builds elevators.
Now, does she smoke weed?
No, she doesn't.
Cause that'd be bad.
No, why would that be bad?
Because you can't
Because I'm
be
talking about weed
showing up to.
being a good thing.
You can't show up to ThyssenKrupp all.
I can't show up to what?
ThyssenKrupp, that elevator company.
Yeah, no, she
I'm
doesn't
just
work for that one.
naming elevator companies.